Welcome to Pinellas County Schools TV here on Channel 14 and YouTube. My name is Eric Keaton. Our team has great news. Thanks to Spectrum, we have received hundreds of videos featuring Pinellas County athletic events dating back to the 1980s and 90s. They are classic high school football, basketball, baseball games, and more, showcasing some of Pinellas County's greatest alumni and contests. Visit our website to see what games will be on the schedule, and we will ask for the community's input on social media to find out which game you would like to see in October. So tune in, subscribe to PCS TV on YouTube, and we'll see you on the classic Game of the Week.
The best in Hillsborough, the best of Pinellas. It's the Catch 47 Game of the Week, the Pinellas Hillsborough 2008 All-Star Game. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Drew Felios alongside Clearwater head coach Tom Shaneyfeld. Coach, welcome once again to our annual tradition in the booth.
Thank you, Drew. It's good to be here again.
All right, we got a great game. Pinellas versus Hillsborough, the best in each county. And, Coach, coming in, really a difference in two styles when you talk about Pinellas and Hillsborough.
Yeah, it appears that Hillsborough has the better guards, better playmakers, and Pinellas has a lot of size inside, a lot of post play, so we'll see if we can get the ball to them.
You talk about that size inside, you got to talk about perhaps the best player in our viewing area, Sasha Chaplin from St. Pete Catholic.
Sasha is unbelievable. She's just off a 10.7 rebound performance over at the FACA State All-Star Game. And she's just a load inside, hard for one player to handle.
She is definitely going to be tough. You know, every time you have one of these all-star games, there's always a player that kind of comes out of nowhere that gets everybody's attention. And this year, that young lady could be Kiana Dixon.
Well, Kiana played for me at Clearwater, a great all-purpose guard, and she was a 18-point scorer, 5 assists per game. She's going to have some assists today. She's going to have to be one of those players that looks to get that ball to our post players inside.
For Hillsborough County, a very guard-oriented team, and when you talk about their superstars, you got to start with Samara Shepard. She's been drawing rave reviews all week.
Yeah, and apparently Samara, I haven't seen her play before, but she is an intense inside player, undersized, doesn't look like a great post player, but they really like her intensity inside. Has a 6.4 GPA, I think I heard. I didn't even know that was possible. That's like twice my GPA in high school, but she's pretty amazing, I guess.
And you know, Coach Shaneyfeld, one of the elite programs in Hillsborough County, Sickles High School, of course, Shantae Snikowski is their star player. She's going to be featured this afternoon.
I'm told she was recently named the 6A Player of the Year for the entire state, so she must be unbelievable, scorer and rebounder.
Pinellas County has dominated this game over the past few years. Can Hillsborough settle the score? We'll find out next. It's the girls' all-star game, Pinellas versus Hillsborough, coming up next from Berkeley Prep High School. Another outstanding basketball season around the Bay Area, and for that, we celebrate this afternoon, Pinellas County taking on Hillsborough County in this annual all-star game on Catch 47. Drew Felios, Tom Shaneyfeld, that's the Pinellas team right there in the navy blue. As you get a look at Sasha Chaplin, number 35, someone who will be featured very much this afternoon. Hillsborough will wear the white jerseys, and as we talked about in the open, Coach Shaneyfeld, a much smaller team for the home team.
Yeah, they just don't have too many post players that were seniors this year, apparently, but they're hoping to make up for it with intensity and great guard play.
And before we begin our game this afternoon, our Catch 47 iPoll question. Get out your Bright House remote controls. We want to know who's going to win today's Pinellas-Hillsborough County All-Star Game. Hit A for Pinellas, B for Hillsborough. Coach Shaneyfeld, we don't have a remote here, so I see you shuffling around trying to find it to cast your vote.
I haven't even voted for the one that sang the best song yet, so I'm not likely to do that, but I have to be a little impartial sitting over here, you know, but I think Pinellas has a pretty good shot again.
And the starting lineups this afternoon for Pinellas and Hillsborough. There's the Pinellas squad. Morgan Jackson, Holly Janicki, who's also a senior, Kiana Dixon, all seniors in this game, matter of fact. As Charlize Hughes for St. Pete High and Sasha Chaplin will jump center. It's Davis, Gingras, McKenzie, Samara Shepard, and Shantae Snikowski The all-star guard from Sickles High School. We're going to get a chance to see her play live. There's a look at Samara Shepard, forward from King High School, and Snakowski right there. A young lady who we saw a lot in our highlights on the Beef O'Grady's high school scoreboard. But being that we don't do a Catch 47 Game of the Week on the girls' side yet, and I know, Coach, that's something I know you'd like to see. This game's so important to these young ladies.
Oh, yeah, this is great. As you know, we struggle to find a date every year for this, but we work real hard to do it because it is such a big deal for the kids to try to make this happen. Interestingly now, Drew, these every 5 minutes for the first 6 5-minute periods, they'll sub 5 in and 5 out. So coaches have to think about that and try to even up their crews a little bit, try to get good playmaking and somebody good at each position on each group. So there's some strategy there. It's not just as simple as putting your best 5 out there.
So we'll jump it up. Samara Shepard up against Sasha Chaplin.
It's not been well. Stop the clock, and the next good ball is
And Pinellas wins the tip as Morgan Jackson controls. She's from Northside Christian, and a steal to start the game. Gingras, Snakowski on the break. As the first shot of the game is missed, and Hillsborough now will set it up. Gingras will fire, and it's a two-pointer for Michelle Gingras, a guard from Tampa Catholic High School with her first 2.
Right off the bat, you see that outside play for Hillsborough. She's a lefty, obviously, and she can fill it up.
Chaplin underneath. And the first shot a little bit long. Remember, it's been over a month since most of these young ladies concluded their high school season, so the legs, Coach, could be a little soft in this game.
That's a good point. And you could see the St. Pete Catholic connection there with Holly trying to hit Sasha inside.
Snakowski to the right.
Yeah, it's a nice steal from Michelle Gingras and found her teammate, her AAU teammate, running to the basket.
So it's 4-0 Hillsborough, and you can kind of sense Hillsborough wants to win this basketball game. It's great in these all-star games to show your skills, but Pinellas has really dominated at least the past 3 years that we've had this game on Catch 47 as a traveling call on Kiana Dixon.
Yes. And you can see it already. The playmaking is going to be crucial for Pinellas. How much they're able to share the ball and get the ball to their big scoring weapons inside.
Keep in mind this afternoon we're going 20-minute halves, so it's played just like college basketball regulation, as many of these young ladies will be suiting up at 4-year universities next year. As the foul is called, and they're going to get Hughes on the block.
Speaking of college basketball, it's good to be over here in Tampa today. I hear there's another couple college games going on this weekend, some NCAA deal or something. Did you hear about that?
I have a feeling you may be at those games, Coach.
I think a lot of these girls might be at them, too.
What a great opportunity for the young talent in our area to watch some of the superstars nationally in the collegiate game this weekend. And you couldn't ask for better programs to be coming to the Bay Area. As Chaplin makes the steal, and she'll hold it up.
Sasha showing some of her versatility, getting out in that passing lane and deflecting that pass, coming up with a steal.
And Morgan Jackson from Northside Christian gets Pinellas on the board with a three-pointer.
236 of those in her career she's made, Drew. That's pretty special. Two different occasions, she made 6 in a game, which is also not too common.
Snakowski lost it, then got it back. But she stepped on the line, and it's going to be Pinellas County basketball.
You saw Holly Janicki come up with a steal. And, she was sort of an unsung player at St. Pete Catholic. When you play with Sasha out there, that's going to happen. But she did a great job for them, 10 points a game and about 6 assists a game. Kind of the glue that held that team together, Coach Nick Vanderwall will tell you. Vanderwall.
And Coach Vanderwall is here, as are many of the coaches from Pinellas County. Drive to the rack, and Charlotte Davis is going to be fouled. That was a nice drive by Davis.
Yeah, you can see from a strategy standpoint, Hillsborough spreading the court out a little bit and letting their guards go past the big girls to the basket so they can get a running start, and then the big girls have to play catch-up.
Charlotte Davis from Freedom High School. Before the game, I asked her, I said, what do you like to do aside from basketball? She said, I like to play basketball on PlayStation, too. NBA Live, don't try me, she said.
So she's got to get the well-rounded award. It's basketball and more basketball.
Chaplin inside. A little bit short. There's Hughes underneath. And Dixon's going to try a three.
Very nice. Very nice inside-out. Offensive rebounds are a great time to shoot three-pointers, get that ball right back out. The defense hasn't reacted back to where they want to play. Charlize Hughes did a great job down at St. Pete High this year, all-purpose center.
Oh, how about that roll as Katie McKenzie with that shooter's touch, her first two of the game.
Early on, Hillsborough's getting what they want. They're getting it inside. They're hitting outside shots. Looks like it could be a good ball game today.
Janicki, good look to Chaplin. And a foul on the floor before Chaplin could get the shot up. With all the publicity Sasha Chaplin got this year and signing the scholarship with Indiana, Coach, is she as good as advertised?
She really is. At the high school level, you could not stop her. I mean, we were able to beat them this year, one of our better wins, purely by double teaming her before she ever even touched the ball. And we're lucky to be able to get away with that. But that's all you could do in high school. Now, but she has all the makings. She's 6'3", but she's just not playing it under the basket. She's got all the skills, and she'll just get better and better.
Never forget Sasha Chaplin. When she was just a sophomore at the state championship game in Lakeland, put up 31 points and just an amazing performance. And after that, Sasha Chaplin was on the map.
And it was her coming out party, I guess you'd say. And the good news for Pinellas is they're looking to get the ball inside to her. She's had 4 or 5 touches already early in this game. And Sasha's going to be a Hoosier, so she made a good choice there, too. That's a great place to go to school. I know from personal experience.
Dixon will pull up and drains it. So Kiana Dixon. Coach Schoenfeld, did you teach her that? Or
no, she had 2 good looks from outside, and she'll knock those down. I like to see that. It's real good for a shooter to get a rhythm early in the game. Hopefully, Kiana will keep looking, get that ball inside and use our strength inside also.
Pinellas County off the steal. Here comes Janicki. Out her pocket, pick clean. Charlotte Davis end to end.
Very nice play by Davis. Played at Freedom High this year, 16 points a game.
Played for Nancy Kroll before Kroll went to Tampa Catholic. They were kind of joking about that earlier.
Yeah.
Michelle Gingras was joking with Charlotte Davis about the 2 coaches swapping spots.
And now Nancy had a great year at Tampa Catholic this year. Another steal for Hillsborough.
Snakowski all the way.
Well, it's playing true to form so far. The passing ability of Pinellas has been a problem so far.
Janicki out to Morgan Jackson. Another three-pointer, and it's short. Here comes Dixon. And she lost it.
Just the playmaking, the decision-making and playmaking for Pinellas that is just suspect, obviously. We knew it was going to be. There's not a true point guard out there.
Samara Shepard knocks down the 10-footer. And we will have our first major substitutions of the game. The bench is clear, and every player on both teams comes out.
And this is designed to get everybody good playing minutes, get them involved, make it a special day for everyone. Then the last 10 minutes of the game, the true strategy comes in, and coaches can play who they want to and go for the win.
So Nelson takes it up, and Kira Nelson's going to be fouled. Head coach for Pinellas is Dave Morgan from Dixie Holland.
Hard time.
Let's listen in to Coach Morgan right now.
So if we have Hughes here and Chaplin here, okay, Keanu, you kick the ball on the point, okay? Because what they're doing is they're squeezing here, and then they can't match up here. If they squeeze down there, then they can't match up here. Mo, that'll keep you on your side for the three, and Holly, that'll keep you on your side. But we want to work high-low post, and again, it's a much better rebounding situation. Big thing is help bring the ball up with here. Okay, we had a little difficult time because they're pushing the ball as we come towards half court. Okay, if you have to, flash to the ball a little bit if you see pressure in the backcourt. Good? Okay, good job.
What's interesting there, Drew, is it's almost like football now. When you bring that first group out, you can sit there, they can drink some water, and you can analyze the game a little bit. You've got a timeout going on while the other coach is coaching the group on the floor.
Well, there you saw a bucket from the late arrival, Egypt Thomas from Largo High School.
It's very interesting now. On the Pinellas side, you've got Egypt Thomas from Largo, who just scored, and you've got Karen Nelson from Lakewood, who took the ball in and got fouled within 2 seconds of her touching the ball. The two leading scorers in Pinellas County, both neck and neck with a little over 24 points a game, are on the floor at the same time here.
I'll tell you what, even though you got great players on both sides, as Chanel Patton steps up to the line for Hillsborough from Blake High School. So tough to get the ladies to think team and really have that chemistry in a game like this. And I think you saw it there from Coach Dave Morgan, still kind of assigning roles to the ladies.
Sure, it's just learning how to play together. And chemistry is so important in basketball. It's you can have all these great scorers out there, but that's why you'd love to have someone who just naturally thinks playmaking and reading the floor and seeing what the best decision to be made is.
There's Melissa Ramsey. She's also from Sickles. And the first shot from Kelly Moronic. Freedom High School's Kelly Moronic knocks down the jumper. She did that a lot this year.
Yeah, she had a little help on that one with a good bounce, but she had a heck of a year. That's the team that beat Tampa Bay Tech in the district final. Huge upset, and I understand Kelly had a great night that evening.
Boy, she really did. Clutch shot after clutch shot. Sierra Crawley.
Speaking of clutch shooting.
So Sierra Crawley from Chamberlain High School is on the board, and this Hillsborough team with a 4-point lead over Pinellas. Bell knocks it down. Courtney Bell from Largo.
Outstanding player, also good guard forward type player for Largo. She was probably their best all-around player, but they had a very good five. Coach Jim Martin, who's the Chamberlain head coach and assisting Mark Key today from Sickles, told me that Sierra, who we saw hit that shot, led them in just about every category but scoring this year.
Kelly Moronic gets whistled there for the offensive foul. And I must say, Coach, we've done this game the past 2 years. Early on, it looks like the tempo is as fast and fierce as it has ever been in this game.
Yeah, and I like the flow of the game for both teams. Both teams seem into it, and I think we're going to have a heck of a game today.
That was Kieran Nelson from Lakewood High School scoring underneath. It's a 1-point game. Another offensive foul. So Pinellas starting to get under the skin a little bit of these Hillsborough guards.
You see Kelly Van Patten just moving her feet, keeping that ball in front of her, and that little chicken wing out there pushing off.
Egypt Thomas's shot was off. Davis couldn't get it to fall. Inside. And Kira Nelson has two, and she'll go to the line to make it a 3-point play.
She's just another load on the offensive boards. And, you can see our offensive rebounding is very strong and will be very strong. We've got so many big bodies in there. Originally, the ball was kept alive by LaToya Davis, the other St. Pete High post player. They had a real good team down there. Ryan Halstead this year took them to one of their best finishes ever in sport history, one of their best records.
Pinellas County in that man-to-man defense. And it's swatted out of the air as Samara Shepard went up.
Egypt 5'4" was trying to make the block from behind. That's not going to happen too often.
Egypt Thomas from Largo High School. Always seems like Dee Fiesel has an outstanding guard playing in this game.
Yep, she's got a couple of really good ones in the game here. And Lachey Bynum was one of the excellent players in our area who did not play in the game today. The point guard from Largo, who they could have helped them, but we just had a lot of very good high school players in our county this year. Probably as good a depth as we've ever had.
Here's Bell, and she threw it away.
At least I like the thought pattern from Courtney. She was trying to penetrate and make something happen. Looking to share the ball.
Pinellas comes up for that trap. Kelly Moronic, aggressive offensively, rims out, but here is Chanel Patton, and Patton's going to go to the line.
5'9" forward from Blake. It's a nice rebound and just attacks the basket. And again, you can see Hillsborough's strategies. Spread the court a little bit. And this team from Pinellas is actually getting out and extending their defense and doing a pretty good job keeping them in front. At that time, Chanel just took the ball so strong at the basket, Kelly couldn't get there in time.
As far as the postseason is concerned for Pinellas, Coach, kind of run down the postseason. I'm a little bit surprised St. Pete Catholic did not go further. Your team, Clearwater, had a shot.
Well, what happened was St. Pete Catholic had to play Dunbar, who ended up either winning or coming in second at state, and they just happened to meet them at the wrong time in the regional semi. And that team, whoever won that, was going to win the region. Sometimes there's two teams that are clearly the best in a region, and it just depends on what step they meet. And after that, it's pretty smooth sailing.
Gotcha.
Our 5A district, again, the strength was Pinellas, Bogey, and Clearwater, and Lakewood. One of those was probably going to go from our region, and ended up being Boca Ciega this year. Had a fantastic year under Coach White. I think he'll be joining us at halftime today. But they were the team that went over and represented Pinellas this year and did a great job.
Hillsborough running again, and Sierra Crawley with a chance at her second breakaway layup. It's going to draw a foul.
Keswick Christian also had a real good year, went pretty far. There she is. She's thinking she's kind of by herself, loses control a little bit, regains it just in time to draw the foul. Again, that's Sierra Crawley, who makes a lot of things happen for Chamberlain High School and right now for her All-Star team.
That's it.
Here's Thomas, Egypt Thomas, with that quick first step, gets right to the goal.
She can score.
And a foul going to be called as Pinellas gets ready to empty their bench once again. Hillsborough will do the same. 5 in, 5 out. What's that called? Isn't that called something?
I think it's called 5 in, 5 out.
Fire engine subs or something like that.
Yeah.
Melissa Ramsey stepping to the line.
Coach has raved about her athleticism. Not a great shooter, but excellent student, good student of the game, and plays really, really hard.
And another substitution will come in as Charlotte Davis into the game. We've got our first time out of the game at Berkeley Prep High School. The Pinellas Hillsborough All-Star Game. We'll be back right after this on Catch 47. Welcome back to Berkeley Prep High School. The Pinellas Hillsborough County All-Star Game. Had a good crowd on hand this afternoon. Watching an entertaining game. It has been back and forth so far. Pinellas enjoying a 2-point lead, but Hillsborough has really came to play this afternoon. As drawing the foul is going to be Charlotte Davis, and she will head to the line to shoot 2. Second trip to the line for Davis.
Played for Coach Herring at Freedom, a district winner this year. Had a good year for Hillsborough Schools. Sickles again was 25-3. Nancy Kroll at Tampa Catholic had a great year. Heather Glazen, I believe it is, at Tampa Bay Tech, had a super year. Got upset in the district final, but still had an outstanding year.
Hughes, good look outside, and Janicki cross court to Jackson. Up top to Dixon. Kiana Dixon has been money from up top so far.
I think that's her third three.
But the good take by Charlotte Davis right back.
All the way to the basket. Nobody stepped over and played defense.
I did not realize how good a range Dixon had. Chaplin underneath.
There's money. Now, coaches put Dixon at the point this time and tried Janicki on the left wing so she could feed her old teammate Chaplin down there, and that worked well.
Good.
Turn around by McKenzie. They've been close, but on the boards, it's Shanine Kennedy. Her first bucket from King High School.
Played Coach Campbell at King High School.
Jackson. Three-pointer rims out. Janicki underneath.
So far, Hillsborough's holding their own on the offensive glass.
Wide open. Gingras shakes free and scores. Oh boy. Hughes was coming right at her, but she was able to get that shot in the air.
We might be looking at 80, 90 points here today.
And we're seeing pretty good defense.
It's not bad. We just got a lot of great scores out there, Blue.
Davis comes away with it. It'll be Hillsborough ball.
One of the enjoyable things about basketball, it is designed to be an offensive game.
Absolutely. Clearwater has always played it that way.
We tried.
Snakowski for three. McKenzie on the rebound. Look at the players battle underneath. No shot, no rebound going uncontested. Well, finally, Chaplin clears it up. Dixon against two and draws the foul.
And she actually had a nice little feed underneath right at the last second. Let's see if they notice there, if they give her a shooting. See, she's going to actually flip this ball down there. Doesn't matter. They called it a one-on-one, not shooting. Hillsborough's over the limit.
Like that.
So with the 2-point lead, Pinellas drops back on D. Dixon going to get whistled for a foul.
Getting a little too aggressive out there in the full court.
And a timeout on the floor. As we visited already with Dave Morgan, Dixie Hollins' head coach, the head coach for Pinellas. Now Mark Key from Sickles High School leading the Hillsborough All-Stars. Let's take a listen.
We want to go as fast as we get the ball out. Right here. Shantae is going to be at half court. So if you can get the ball up to her, that eliminates you dribbling. Well, you're doing a great job. Everything else. And then go. And then go. Hey, we got to box out now. We got to box out. Here we go. Here we go. 1 on 3. 1, 2, 3. Win. Go. Same thing.
And they were talking about getting that ball up the floor quickly with the pass rather than taking 3 or 4 dribbles and a couple extra seconds. You heard Kevin Castor, the Sickles assistant, chiming in and talking about what they want to do. A lot of coaches like to bring their assistant to an all-star game again, to give you a little bit of that consistency. And you've got somebody there that you're used to working with, and they know the kinds of things you like, the information you like to have at your fingertips and so forth.
Well, we just heard Mark Key. Coach Key, can you hear us?
Yes, I can. I hit it.
All right. Coach Key, you got to be pleased with the way this Hillsborough team is playing so far.
Yes, they did a real good job of getting up and down the floor. You know, we knew we was going to struggle with size a little bit. But, you know, we felt like we got real good athletes, so we've done a good job of moving the ball. And we've actually done a pretty good job of getting some second chance points, too.
Coach, I have to say as well, Coach Shanefeld and I have done this game the past few years, and it just looks like these ladies have not only come to show their skills, they've really come to win this afternoon. The tempo just seems to be risen about 3 levels.
Most of our kids on our team come from winning programs, so a lot of them wants to win. You know, they don't know how to just come out here and go through the motions. They want to go as hard as they can, and they've worked real hard to get prepared for this game.
Coach Key, this is Tom Shanefeld. I thought that your kids so far have just really battled well on the boards. Is that something you stressed with them, or are they just naturally doing that?
You know, we talked a lot about it, because we knew we had very good athletes. You know, and we knew we were going to have a size disadvantage. We just don't have many big kids in Hillsborough this year. And but our kids done a real good job of battling and keeping the ball alive, and done a good job of defense and getting some steals and getting some easy baskets too.
All right, that is head coach Mark Key from Sickles, who's the head coach of the Hillsborough squad. We'll check in with him later on in this basketball game. As Hillsborough has it tipped out of bounds, and it stays with the Whites.
Stuff. How'd you like to catch the ball down in low post and have Hughes fronting you and Chaplin behind you? I'm not sure you can handle that in your pickup games.
No way. No, thank you. As Charlotte Davis, who is maybe the surprise player so far from Freedom High School, she has another 2 to bring her total to 6 points. Chaplin has it stolen. Snikowski wants to run. And it's thrown away as Gingras couldn't control it.
Good job.
This Coach Fizell right over there where Kiana inbounded that last ball, watching her girls play.
If there's one thing that's surprising, seems like year after year in Pinellas County, that the level of talent at the private schools, the small schools. When you talk about the broad picture of the all-stars in the county, that the private school girls are as good as the public school girls.
Yeah, and it's just the difference really is the numbers, the depth. There are just more opportunities, a lot more kids in the public schools. But that's one of the things I'm proud of in our association in Pinellas, our girls association. We included the private schools from the very beginning. Now the boys game that you'll see this afternoon, they just didn't make that decision when they started things up. It's just a public school game. I know they have their own private school game in Pinellas County, but I don't think they do any cross, Hillsborough versus Pinellas kind of thing or anything on the private school level to my knowledge.
Now, if that's something that needed to be changed, because we actually got some emails on that, some parents complaining that it was not all together, that the private school kids were not allowed to play in that game. I mean, is there anything that can be done about that?
It would just take some of the coaches really taking the initiative to get that going. We have the advantage, Drew, that we got together 10 or 12 years ago and started our Girls Coaches Association over there. And again, we started with the boys, girls, and the coaches, girls. And this is just one of the things we do. This is probably the most important thing we do. We have our own high school all-star, senior all-star game in our county, and then we try to get this going across the bay. But we get together and talk about other issues and things, and we all sit down once or twice a year and just bat things around and have a camaraderie going. In some areas, and I'm not saying this is true in Pinellas, but some places it's hard for coaches to get along because all you ever do is compete on Friday night and want to beat that other guy. So if you don't take the opportunity to sit down once in a while and see the things you have in common or the things you can do in common for kids, you don't have that. So I don't know that any of the Hillsborough girls, the Hillsborough boys, or the Pinellas boys have an association, so to speak. So they get together with some phone calls and put this game together, and they do a great job doing that. But it probably then makes it tougher for them to make the kind of changes that you're suggesting would be good.
Well, I definitely know that the Hillsborough boys do, the Tampa Bay Coaches Association. Before the season, I know they have a meeting every year because I attend it, and it's a good example of what you were talking about, though. A lot of times you focus on beating another school and sometimes don't realize that, in a sense, everybody's in the same boat.
Now, sometimes it's hard for coaches to sit in the same room with each other for a while. But
Charlotte Davis has been on fire in this first half. She's got 8 points and maybe the MVP for Hillsborough so far. Dixon's long three is good just before that buzzer to ring in the substitutions. She's got 12 points. Dixon leading all scores for Pinellas County. Well, we thought Brittany Carinanti could shoot the lights out. Dixon making us forget about Brittany real quick.
Nailing them. Brittany did a good job over at Stetson University this year, speaking of Brittany. But getting back what you were talking about earlier, Drew, I do think you're right. I think Hillsborough boys have such a thing, and maybe Hillsborough girls do too, but I don't think they get together as often, and it's a little harder to I know Steve Smith this year, for example, got this site over here for us and worked real hard to do that, and Tom Mosca over here in Hillsborough helps us organize things really well. And Bobby Reinhardt, who's sitting next to us doing the clock today, is the boys coach here. And, all these people have to come together and make things like this happen. So we certainly appreciate and thank all of them.
Catch 47 game of the week was here at Berkeley one time this year for a memorable Berkeley-Tampa prep contest. We had never seen one of those up close, but boy, what an atmosphere for that game once a year. As Pinellas now with the chance to extend their lead to 9 with a bucket. It's thrown away as Thomas was trying to get the ball to Kelly Van Patten.
And Kelly just wasn't quite ready to catch that one. She had a great game in our senior all-star game, which the reason she's here tonight, because Kara Trudell was very good for them. Janae Swan, they had several girls that were very close in talent that could have been in this game. Another example of kids that aren't here that certainly could have been. That was Dunedin High. Coach Bankston took over that team and took them to another step into the playoffs and beating Largo in the district final, a great win for their program. And I think you got to give some of the credit there to Rob Odom, who left there as coach the year before, but certainly brought those girls along. So you give kudos to both those guys.
That was Melissa Ramsey on that last bucket from Sickles High. 3-second calls. You rarely see that in an all-star game.
You're right, and there's been a couple of offensive fouls called and things. I like the effort that these officials are doing today. They're calling it pretty much like a regular game and just making sure things don't get crazy and out of hand, and doing a real nice job.
Here's Kelly Moronic. Defended by Egypt Thomas, and Thomas going to get whistled for the foul.
Good shots now.
So Kelly Moronic had a chance to talk to her before this game started. There's Kelly, headed to USF, and wanted to add that she is a tremendous flag football player for Freedom High School. And that is a sport that has really caught on with the female athletes around high school sports.
Oh, it's taken off. Shows you the popularity of football in our state in general, and a lot of young ladies like to play it.
Surprised too when we see the highlights on our show, the Beef O'Brady's High School Scoreboard, how fast these young ladies play, and I mean they have defensive schemes and devising screens. I mean, all types of things. It's getting more and more advanced year in and year out.
Sure. Well, it only makes sense because the girls are getting more athletic and playing harder all the time. And
there's a look at that Hillsborough coaching staff. Mark Key, Jim Martin from Chamberlain also on that staff, and Kevin Castora. Van Patten had her pass knocked away, and here comes Hillsborough on the break. And it's finished by Chanel Patton. She's had a couple nice moves down there representing Blake.
4-point run for Hillsborough makes it back to a 1-point game. Neither team can make much space in this first half.
Pinellas led by as many as 7. But there's Egypt Thomas knocking down the 3, and it's back to a 4-point game.
And the Largo connection, Courtney Bell with the assist to Egypt.
Here comes Thomas. Oh, she can get it up the court in a hurry. Spin move. A little bit short. Shepard gets the bank shot to go. That was a nice move.
These girls are just having a great time. This is the kind of game that so many of them can shine in. They just can go score individually.
Kieran Nelson from Lakewood High School knocks down the 3.
That's a big one.
Patton's shot doesn't draw iron. And in for Pinellas, Charlize Hughes checks into the game. Kelly Van Patten limps off.
She got a little injury. I think they had to take her out for some reason there. They were letting the other coaches know that on the other side.
It is an afternoon of all-star basketball on Catch 47. Immediately following this girls' basketball game, the boys suit up. Pinellas versus Hillsborough. Some great talent. And we're going to be watching in that game some of the household names from this year.
My boy Travis Hill's going to be coaching the Pinellas squad. I know he's going to enjoy that. Went down to Dixie Hollins this year and did a great job for them in his first year. It's an old Clearwater Boys assistant from a few years ago.
Players like Mike Morrison from Lakewood. On the Hillsborough side, Archie Barnes. Should be a great contest. As another foul is called. Players throwing their bodies all over the place. All right, now Kelly Moronic a little bit shaken up on that far end.
Hey, you see the rebound. They're just scrapping for the ball, and
Moronic looks like took a shot to the face, and she's still down right now, Coach.
yeah. Might have caught a little leather there on the forehead.
You say, what are you gonna? All right, miss.
As you stated before, Kelly Moronic so instrumental in that huge win from Freedom over Tampa Bay Tech. Tampa Bay Tech was by far the power in Hillsborough County this year, and that upset from Freedom really orchestrated by Moronic. Right now she is shaken up as she took a shot right to the face.
That had to be the biggest win in that young school's history.
Without a doubt.
Now, what's this charity event you were playing in? You were telling me you were playing a little hoops last week?
Oh, man. Last night it was on the Toyota Sports Connection on our signature show. The first annual Jimmy V Classic at Florida Southern College. A benefit where they raised over $5,000. The very first time this game was put on, all proceeds going to benefit the fight against cancer. It was one heck of an event, and I want to congratulate all the students from Florida Southern for making that event happen. Although watching me play basketball was not something to definitely pay for, but
Oh, you're the celebrity, I guess. I was impressed to hear that you got out there and played. You must be a lot younger than you look.
Some of those players were good. They were players right from the school coach that had played on the team. I was like, you got to be kidding me.
That's not fair, is it?
No.
They're supposed to bring students out there to play against you.
Exactly. Out of bounds, and Hillsborough will control. 7-point lead for Pinellas.
I got it dinner.
As Chanel Patton operates out of the corner. Hughes with the steal. And Pinellas now under a minute to go in this first half. Coming up at halftime, we'll talk to Bogosiega head coach Will White. His Pirates representing in the Final Four this year. Also a three-point competition. These young ladies will tee it up from long distance. And Coach, who are some of the favorites you think are some of the ones really to watch in this three-point contest?
I'm not sure who's going to compete. That would have been a hard thing to do to determine how they were going to do it. I was speaking with the Pinellas coaches before the game, and they hadn't quite yet decided. They said they were going to let the girls decide, and I don't know what they were thinking. They're going to have these young ladies make a decision in that short amount of time, but that never worked too well for me. But I'm sure whoever gets out there will be able to represent. There's some great three-point shooters. I think Kiana Dixon will probably be one of them. She was a state finalist in the first ever FHSAA competition in her junior year.
Under 10 seconds. Final shot for Pinellas. Who's going to take it? McKenzie. Nell at it, not Duez. And the final buzzer sounds as we end this first half. An entertaining one, to say the least. Pinellas leads by 5 points, 50-45. We're back to the Catch 47 Game of the Week right after this. An entertaining first half of basketball here at Berkeley Prep High School. Pinellas County leads Hillsborough County by a score of 50-45. Welcome back to this Hillsborough Pinellas All-Star Game. I'm Drew Felios alongside Tom Shaneyfeld and our special guest at the half, Bogosiega head coach Will White. The only team from Pinellas County to make it all the way to the Final Four this year. Yep. Congratulations on
Thank you very much. Thank you. It was very special.
Special because of course, the star players you had. I won't forget, though, a freshman by the name of Tamara Taylor. We saw her on the Beef O'Brady's high school scoreboard. Just kind of came out of nowhere. Talk about her.
Yeah, she's just fantastic. But she perfect form. She gets her shot off real quick and doesn't know a bad shot. So, if she's open, she's ready to hit some. And she was hitting some from 6-7 feet behind the three-point line. And, you can't really coach that. She just had a real feel for the game this year and scored almost 500 points as a freshman.
Wow.
Just an amazing talent.
Also, Tori Stevens, Latavia Dempsey, some of the supporting cast. These ladies have meant so much to your program.
Yeah, it's been great. And to have those staggered, Tori's a junior, Latavia's a sophomore, Tamara's a freshman. And they all kind of bring the same kind of style. So it took us, I think, a while to figure out, what we were going to do to get them all enough shots, because that's kind of what their game was. So then we just really started to be an up-tempo and really push the ball and try to get them as many looks as possible. Mm-hmm. And, we had a good one there against Clearwater. That was just amazing display of shooting.
All right. Some of the history, too, from Bogosiega. I know this is a school that in the past has really done some great things, and you've kind of brought that back, huh?
Yeah, it's taken a little while. This is our 5th year at Bogosiega, and every year we got a little bit better. And I think we're finally at that place now where, going into each year, we're ready. And it's been tough because we've lost a lot along the way. We haven't had, too much of the same players all 5 of those years. Like a freshman just carry us the whole time. It's been kind of staggered. We've had a lot of seniors graduate each year, so it's been pretty much a different team every year. But I think that tradition's back.
Coach, let me ask you a question. You said Tori's a junior, tomorrow's a sophomore. No, Tori will be a senior.
She'll be a senior.
And Latavia will be a junior.
Right.
Is there any chance you could move them along a little quicker, just out of curiosity?
I thought the same thing about Kiana and Rachel Hammond and all those girls. Yeah, Kiana, just to speak about her for a second, just, watching her for 4 years. Yeah. Now, you see those people coming in like a Veronica, knowing she was a freshman last year, saying that, she's going to run the point for Clearwater for 4 years. So I didn't want to see any part of that. But you see that a lot more in girls basketball, I think, where freshmen come in. They're much more polished and ready to go than the boys' game. Yeah. So you get those girls come in and give you 4 good years.
Well, Coach, I've told you personally, obviously you've got some great talent there, but you've done a great job with them and brought that program back to where they were. And
thank you.
As much as I hate to see that, I appreciate what you've done, and I respect what you've done. You guys really have it rolling down there again. And
thank you very much. And, your program is just amazing every year, just year in and year out. And I'll tell anybody, you're the most prepared team. A win against Clearwater is very, very special. This is the first year in 5 years I've ever got that feeling.
Wow.
And the first time bogey in a long time. So that's a credit to Coach Shaneyfeld and his players. You can tell the girls really buy into the system there, and just they're going to be ready to go every time.
All right, as we are having our conversation, the three-point contest right now has begun from the ladies, and shooting the ball right now from Hillsborough County is Katie McKenzie from Sickles High School.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where they're counting them. I guess they're just somebody's keeping it in their head. They're not registering it on the scoreboard, are they?
Sean McKenzie's starting to find the stroke.
She likes that corner spot.
Shot's a little bit flat. So McKenzie with a good showing. She made 6 points for Katie McKenzie. So Coach Shaneyfeld mentioned, I didn't realize that all those young ladies, Tori Stevens, Latavia Dempsey, they were underclassmen as well. You're going to have one heck of a team, Coach White, next year.
Yeah, we have 4 starters coming back. Missy Schmidt's also a junior. She started since she was a freshman. She's a forward for us. She had to play center for us this year, but she's really more of a forward and real solid player. So 4 pieces coming back. That's the first time in my career I've had that many come back for a second year. So I'm really excited to see that the system progress even more in the year 2.
Yeah, let's just rub it in, guys, all right?
Now here's a special player here, Karen Nelson.
Karen Nelson from Lakewood High School, forward, but she can shoot the ball from three-point range, although now having a little bit of a hard time.
Kira will be attending IUPUI next year. That's my trivia question for the half. You guys know what that stands for?
Indiana University of Pittsburgh?
Very close. Indiana University, Purdue University of Indianapolis.
There you go.
It's a
Say that 5 times real fast.
It's a big school, actually.
Nelson. Let's see how many she gets. 3 points for Kira Nelson.
There you go. You have another 4-year starter there for Lakewood. Power player inside. She didn't really take a lot of three-pointers throughout her career, but she got the ball, and you'll watch it throughout the game. She's going to take it to the hoop, so you better plan hard or get out the way.
He did. What do you think of the game so far, Coach?
It's been fantastic. I love coming here and watching all the talent, both. And we don't get to see a lot of Hillsborough play. My dad came and watched us play for the first time last year, and he hadn't seen a girls' game since he graduated high school, which was in the 60s. So I'm like, you got to come watch it. You got to come watch us play. He's out of state. And he saw the girls play, and he's like, these girls here would have dominated our boys' high school team. So a lot of people are missing out. So when they come out and watch the high school game, I think they really get appreciation for how athletic and how talented these girls really are.
This is Shantae Snikowski, the 6A Player of the Year from Sickles High School. See if she can get hot on this last rack.
She's a step or two behind that three-point line in every one of these attempts. Line's too close for her, apparently.
Well, Coach White, we were also talking about the women's Final Four being in town this weekend. Is this something that you and Coach Shaney felt can perhaps take your team to? Is it that hard to get tickets to an event like this?
It is, unless you have some connections. I know Coach Nicole has quite a few connections over there, so she's got her girls doing a lot of different things. And I just think being around it and watching these girls, they really follow the college game and the WNBA, so they really know what's going on. And I think it's going to be a great Final Four. And I like a lot of people, I'm rooting for a Tennessee-UConn. Since they won't play each other in a regular season, that would be a great final to watch.
This is Kiana Dixon. She had the hot hand in the first half. And it was from right at that spot, but right now, having trouble from the top of the key.
Tell her to act like she's playing bogey and she'll put a lot more in.
Yeah, I think that's the problem. No one's in her face.
She needs to shoot one from 70 feet like last year's regional semifinals and sink it.
Oh, man. Hot on the last rack. 4-4, one more.
There you go.
Let's go, Kiana.
Good finish.
I know Coach White had another girl. We were talking about all the girls that didn't make this game. We had such good depth in Pinellas this year. You had Kim Williams, who was a senior, another girl that didn't get selected to come over here today, but certainly could have.
It's tough to crack that top 10 in Pinellas this year. I think the senior class this year was any 20 of those girls in the Pinellas game, I think, could have made it. There wouldn't have been much of an argument. Really deep this year with the senior class.
Yes. Apparently we had a tie here. Drew, I heard originally they had planned for you to go out and challenge the finalists, but someone called from Lakeland, where you played last week, and told us that wasn't a good idea. So
I think it's a dunk competition, right?
Scratch that. Oh, maybe it was
The dunk, that's right.
I just want to say this. I used to play this game, guys, every single day from the time I was 5 years old until the time I went to college. Playing in that charity game where we were kind of going full speed for a while, I played probably about 15 minutes, and the next morning woke up and could not believe how I felt. I mean, people don't realize the type of condition some of these basketball athletes are in and I run every single day, but just because you run and you think you're in shape, you're not in basketball shape.
It's a different.
These are the best athletes in the world.
Absolutely, absolutely.
It's not a lifetime sport.
Oh,
some of us learned that a little too late.
man, oh man.
Get that bowling ball polished, though.
There you go.
Exactly. That golf club.
Yeah, there's so much sprinting involved. It's jog, sprint with some steps in there. But, the history of basketball is invented by a football coach, Naismith, to keep his football players in condition. So it's a fun way to condition.
So they're just shooting 10 for the shoot-off.
The shoot-off, okay.
Kiana make any? She make any on the first track? I wasn't paying attention.
So here's Snikowski.
She's back a couple of feet from the line as well.
Yeah, Snikowski's like.
Oh, no, yeah, this is the one that you were talking earlier. Yeah, she is.
A little bit long. A lot of pressure. Everybody watching you.
We played Sickles this summer And I remember she was more of a cutter and a slasher, really quick.
So Snikowski hits her final shot. Katie McKenzie and
Another tie.
Kiana Dixon. McKenzie and Dixon here in the shoot-offs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, fire sides behind the kid.
Here's Katie McKenzie.
Somebody pick in.
Really shoots it up there from the side, right off the shoulder.
Katie wants to go to the University of Tampa and has a chance to walk on.
County needs 1 to tie here, I guess, and 2 to win.
One to tie, 2 to win.
Just imagine a bogey player. Just go put a bogey player, get her out of the stands, put her in front, and she'll make all 5.
Dixon. Under pressure now. There's one.
No pressure anymore.
And Kiana Dixon, like she's done all week long, steps up when it matters most. Kiana Dixon, the winner of our long-distance shootout here at halftime of the Pinellas Hillsborough All-Star Game. Coach Will White, thank you so much for joining us in the booth.
Well,
Thank you, Coach.
best of luck next year.
Hey, hopefully we see
Except
each
in
other
the
a bunch.
Clearwater game.
But hopefully we see each other a bunch.
All right, we'll be back right after this from Berkeley Prep High School. The Pinellas Hillsborough County All-Star Game live on Catch 47. Pinellas leads 50-45. Let's take a look at some of the first half highlights. And Coach Shaneyfeld, very up-tempo in the first half.
Yeah, you see Kiana Dixon hit about 3 or 4 three-pointers out top. That helped them out, helped them get a little cushion. Kara Nelson inside was strong as usual, even hit some outside shots. There's Egypt Thomas going strong on the basket.
A lot of bodies going on the floor. These ladies with Shantae Snikowski from Sickles.
You know, nice assist to her and nice steals. Early on, Hillsborough looked like they were going to give Pinellas a lot of trouble at the guard spot with steals and easy opportunities.
Charlotte Davis, an outstanding first half from Freedom High School for Hillsborough. There's your halftime stats. Field goal percentage pretty good for both teams. Free throws also over 50%. The three-pointers, I think, really telling the story.
Yeah, and you would have thought maybe that would be the other way around. Pinellas has, when they've gotten the ball into the quarter court, they've done well. They've hit threes and they've gotten the ball inside of the basket. The turnovers, again, that evened up toward the end of the half. The Hillsborough had a lot of them early, but then settled down.
When we come back, half number 2, will Hillsborough finally overtake a Pinellas All-Star team? We'll find out when the Catch 47 Game of the Week returns. We are set for the second half on this Final Four weekend in the Bay Area. This is our rendition of our high school basketball superstars, the Pinellas Hillsborough County All-Star Game from Berkeley Prep High School. And what an event it has been so far. The girls' game going on right now with Pinellas leading Hillsborough 50-45. Immediately following this game, Andrick Frazier will join me in the booth as the boys from Pinellas and Hillsborough battle and what also should be a tremendous basketball game. If you're just joining us, Pinellas wearing the blue jerseys, Hillsborough in the white. And so far, for Pinellas, it has been the Kiana Dixon show, not just during the game, but at halftime in the three-point competition. For Hillsborough, Charlotte Davis has been the standout from Freedom High School. She's got 8 points so far.
Drew, I'd like to say that I've taught Kiana everything she knows. I'd like to say that, but I can't. So.
Well, it seems like there's a young lady from Clearwater every single year starring in this game, and I know you've got some to do with that success.
Yeah, I've been fortunate to have some really good kids come play for me.
Here's Hillsborough going right to the rack as Samara Shepard draws the foul from King Heights School.
Anytime, she's a 2-time player of the year in her division in Hillsborough. I guess they've got 3 divisions for their schools, and first team all county, so no fluke.
Davis. Oh, look at Snikowski fly in for the rebound, and Davis hit the deck after that shot.
Davis looks nice and relaxed with her game. She looks like she knows what she wants to do. And
Holly Janicki has it stolen. There's Charlotte Davis again.
we've been saying her name a lot, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. Shot just a little bit long. And Pinellas wants to run. What a pass to Chaplin. Oh, credit Kiana Dixon with the football pass, and that time it was a touchdown.
And in the vision, just to catch that ball and look up a hat. If she'd waited a second longer, it wouldn't have been there. That's what we were talking about with the decision and playmaking earlier.
Right now, Davis has got that strap on her ankle. Looks like it's loose.
Almost a second pass to Chaplin from Dixon there for a second assist in a row.
Hillsborough started fast, and Pinellas caught them about midway through the first half. Pinellas led by as many as 7, but Hillsborough has not let them pull away. McKenzie working down low, and she'll draw a foul on Holly Janicki.
That time you saw Jackson leaking out a little bit on Hillsborough's shot, so this might be something they came up with at halftime to have a girl take off on the shot.
Hillsborough, nice ball movement. Snikowski. Over to McKenzie. Snikowski for 3. 7 points for Shantae Snikowski, the 6A State Player of the Year.
Kind of figured she was a girl you wouldn't want to leave on defense too much. Shantae told me she got her first of many tattoos in the 9th grade. She's got some tattoos going there. I asked her if her mom was okay with that, and she said, yeah, she has one too, so. But just one. Seemed like a nice, personable young lady.
Her mom's a bundle of energy as well. Shantae Snikowski still figuring out what school she's going to attend. As Gingras gets the shot up a little bit short.
I understand there's a good chance Shantae might go to Seminole Community College. They've got a pretty good program going over there right now.
Dixon's shot is short.
Kiana's looking to make things happen out there. I'm not sure if that was the best decision to pull up that quick in the offense. I like the fact that she was looking for Sasha a lot earlier. If I've got Sasha on my team, I'm going to be looking for her a lot.
For Hillsborough, the all-star team, Jim Martin from Chamberlain High School, one of the assistants.
There you see, Sasha had a pretty good beat on it. She just got some of the arm, didn't get recovered quickly enough to get the great angle.
We've already talked to Mark Key, Sickles head coach, who's the head coach of Hillsborough, but also Jim Martin, one of the assistants, is mic'd up right now. Coach Martin, how's it going?
Going well, going well. We're fighting back right now and get back in this game right here.
What's been the biggest surprise from this Hillsborough team so far?
I'd say our toughness. I mean, you know, Kelly Moronic bounced her head off the court and she's ready to go back in. Samara Shepard's banging in there with the big rush from Pinellas. So, and we knew we'd be athletic, but I'm real pleased with our toughness and how hard we're playing.
Coach, are you surprised at the minutes that Charlotte Davis has been able to give you and just how well she's played?
No, not really at all. Charlotte's a fantastic player. We've known about her a long time in the county, you know, and when you get ready to play Freedom, you have to watch Kelly Moronic and Charlotte Davis. Those are the 2 kids you got to watch out for. So she's a really good player and showing her skills very well tonight.
Coach, what's your strategy going to be for the last 10 minutes? Have you kind of got a beat on who you'll have out there for most of it?
Not yet. I don't think we do. We're waiting to see our second group, that next group, come in at the 15-minute mark, and then we'll make our call probably at 11 or 12 minutes and figure out who we're going to have in there.
Coach, how nice has it been to experience this entire week with these great players?
Oh, it's been fantastic. I've had a great time. They're really very coachable kids, and you know, it's been a lot of fun because you say something once and it's like, yeah, all of a sudden you see it carry out on the floor. It's really been really nice.
All right, Jim Martin from Chamberlain High School, the head coach for the Chiefs, one of the assistants on this Hillsborough All-Star team. Coach, we'll let you get back to the game.
Thank you very much.
Coach Shaneyfeld, when are you going to coach one of the squads for this game? Come on now.
No, I've had my turn. We just try to rotate it through and let everybody experience it, because it is like Coach was just saying there, it's a lot of enjoyment. And you know, let's face it, sometimes in high school, it's just a matter of you can only do so much with what you have. So, you know, you might just do a great coaching job just to get your team to 500, or just to come in the district second place 1 year in 10 years or something. So you come into a situation like here and you get to coach 10 of the best kids in your area and run through some practices and be around that and really experience that. And that you might not have the opportunity to do that very often. So it's a lot of fun for everybody to get a chance to do that.
So when you say it rotates, does it rotate school to school, public school, or what?
No, we just try to play it by ear and ask people and just kind of share it around. We try not to have someone do it a second time until everybody in the associations had a chance to do it once, but we make exceptions. I remember one year, for example, I had like 6 seniors, and that had been with me a long time, and I asked if I could do it that year, and everybody said, yeah, sure. And that's happened to some other people too. So we try to take that into account. Like this year, for example, Coach Morgan has an outstanding player, Tori Robinson, who he was hoping would be playing here today, but unfortunately the date just didn't work for her. She had already put a down payment on a cruise and everything. She's the all-time leading scorer ever at Dixie Highlands High School.
Wow.
And he was hoping to coach her. It just didn't work out that well. But and Coach Jackson, DJ's daughter, plays for him. Of course, she's playing today. So that was kind of why they were hoping and looking forward a few years to play, to coach this one today.
Watch this break. What a look by Kiana Dixon over to Sasha Chaplin. Very rarely do you see a behind-the-back pass in the women's game.
Yeah, and just not quite exactly where Sasha would have liked it. It was just a little bit to the left, but she was able to corral it in and still get fouled. The old schoolers would say there's never much of a reason for a behind-the-back pass, you know, just to look nice, but it worked pretty well in that situation.
Chaplin headed where basketball is the biggest sport, Indiana.
She's going to be balling in Assembly Hall.
Good move. A little bit too strong, however. And underneath again is Charlotte Davis from Freedom.
See, Indiana just signed a new boys coach this week.
Chaplin whistled for the foul.
Here comes our first mass substitution of the second half.
Everybody in, everybody out.
There's Coach Nick Vanderwall, St. Pete Catholic's got a couple players playing today.
He runs a great program.
He sure does.
For the Barons. Always wanted to see that St. Pete Catholic Academy of the Holy Names game. I hear that is a classic year in and year out.
It has been. Academy was down a little bit this year from what they have been in the past, and will probably still be well, they'll both be rebuilding quite a bit next year. Since you brought it up earlier, we'd love to see you come out and do a girls game one of these times.
We're working on it.
Okay.
We are working on it.
Bogey Clearwater's always a good one, although they're kind of the top dog now for the next couple of years. But I tell you, if it was a choice of you're coming and doing a game and us being
what a move.
That's beautiful.
Wow. And Chanel Patton credited with a gorgeous spin move, and she scores to bring her total 8.
That's big, and then they just have a turnover coming the other way. So here we go. Nobody's going to pull away, it doesn't look like.
Just have a feeling this one could be going all the way down to the wire. Patton out of the corner again. This time passes it up, and Sierra Crawley running the offense. Melissa Ramsey was fouled as they will whistle Courtney Bell from Largo.
Just a little too aggressive over there with the body.
Patton tried to force it inside, and it's over to Pinellas. How much easier is it for a girls coach to coach a team, given that you don't have to deal with football season? I know a lot of these boys coaches have to wait until the bulk of their rosters are done with football season. That's not really the case in girls basketball, is it?
No, it's not. We have a little bit of a parallel with volleyball, but football, if you go deep, you're still going for a week or two after volleyball is totally finished. So it can happen, but
Smikowski out of the corner.
got a good look at that one.
There she is again, a little bit closer, and she'll cash in. Shante with the steal. She's trying to pull to within one is Hillsborough. But Sierra Crawley could not get the shot up. Well, the crowd are really into this game as well.
Yeah, well, they're impressed with Hillsborough's energy and ability to stay close here, close that gap again and again.
Three-pointer, just short. Kira Nelson drives to the hoop. She was surrounded, and she'll shoot two.
Here's the leading scorer in the county this year. She's taking the ball at the foul line and going strong to the basket. She's done it so many times.
And a timeout on the floor as both teams will now huddle up. And Coach Schoenfeld, I've got to take the moment to ask you, now that we have a minute, we all know that right now at Clearwater High School, they do not have a boys basketball coach. Jack Coyd, of course, stepping down about a month ago, which raises the question, would Tom Schoenfeld ever be interested in coaching Clearwater boys basketball? Over 500 wins on the girls' side. Would you ever consider coaching the boys at Clearwater?
Yeah, I was amazed how many times I was asked that question in the last month. But right now where my life is, my little son who's 6 years old, he has an AU game today. As a matter of fact, when I leave here, we'll be heading there to play. So that's kind of running the show in my thinking right now. So I'm not at a place where I want to commit myself. You know, for that job, you cannot cut any corners at all. You got to commit yourself to year round and, you know, all summer and lots of leagues and everything that anybody does, you have to do. And I'm already going to be doing the full year stuff. I'm going to start coaching his little AAU team next year. So I'm going to see how that goes for a couple of years and just play it by ear. But, you know, I'm not saying at some point in time I wouldn't do that, but most likely it would be where his involvement in basketball leads me. So right now, not interested. I feel like I've got a pretty good system in place where I can get things done at our program and not shortchange the girls and do as good a job as I've always done and still maintain and still be able to coach him and do a good job with his AAU. I don't think I could do that right now with the boys' position, and certainly not of that caliber, because that's more for a hungry 25-year-old to get in there and roll up his sleeves and get things going.
But I'll tell you what, you talk to Coach Jack Coy, and he says, because we had him on the Beef O'Brady's high school scoreboard about 3 weeks ago, and he said, even though you say it's a job for a 25-year-old, apparently he thinks, and the past coaches like Rudy Coffin say, that's a job to where a guy coaches until he retires, that it's something for an experienced coach. It's not for a coach to go in there and cut his teeth, because it's such a prestigious job in high school sports. Would you agree with that?
Yeah. Well, okay, maybe not 25, maybe 30, but or someone that has good experience and has their system together and knows what they're doing, right, but isn't on the tail end of their coaching career, or at least doesn't act like it. Now, you know, if you carry yourself like a 30-year-old or a 25-year-old, in other words, you have the energy, the enthusiasm, the time to put into it, then that's fine. But you know, not everybody can do that. It's not the kind of situation where everybody can do that, because of family or other commitments or how long they've already been doing it. Because you need to do the whole ball of wax. I mean, you've got to fundraise, and you've got to deal with the boosters and get that going strong, and have a good, strong booster club, and get your community contacts going. And it's a lot of behind-the-scenes kinds of things that some programs don't have. You know, you just look at the game programs that our boys and girls programs at Clearwater put out, for example. And, you know, that's a lot of hours of time just putting that publication together every year. That's just one example of a lot of the little things that you have to do in the more visible programs at the high school level that people don't even think about. You might not have to do that at every school because it's just not expected. It hadn't been done before. The bar gets raised to a certain level, and it doesn't go backwards.
It's amazing too how the Clearwater basketball fans have responded to this entire coaching search. It seems like a lot of people, everybody kind of has their glamour pick, I guess I should say. I was reading some of the blogs on the internet on the St. Pete Times, and it's interesting to see some of the different names tossed around.
It's taken a little bit of a life of its own, hasn't it?
Yes, it really has. Interesting to see who that hire is.
Well, I guess there's over 60 candidates. And,
wow. Underneath, and Melissa Ramsey scores, and she's going to go to the line for one as Hillsborough trying to cut this lead to 4. I'll give you one name, and that's all I'm going to say. And I hope he's not around to hear this. I love the job that Alan Carden has done at Pinellas Park. And I think if he were interested in crossing over US 19 and going over to that other side, I think that would be a great hire. But although, you know, that program right now seems to be his baby.
Well, I agree with you. He has had a fantastic year over there. Did a great job, and I admire what he's done. And obviously, you know, he and his wife have done a great job raising their family to a very nice, respectful family. And I know his youngest boy is going to be playing over at Stetson next year. And, you know, that's a wonderful thing to see, someone be able to get an education like that and paid for by basketball. You know, to me, if that could happen for my son 15 years from now, to me that'd make all the effort worth it to say my son's going to go to Stetson and get his college education paid for just playing a game, and all the things that he's going to learn from that, and all the contacts he's going to make, and the fun he's going to have. That'd just be a dream come true.
Of course, Cam Carden will play at Stetson next year. And Coach, reason for you to watch at least the next game, because Alan Carden will be our guest at halftime. We will ask him that specific question and see if there's any truth to the rumors of possibly him being interested in that Clearwater High School job.
Yeah, well, I understand he is one of the candidates, one of the 60-some candidates. I'd love to stay and watch that game too, but as I said, my little guy's got he's a kindergartner on a third-grade team, and he's not going to see much court time, but still, it's a good year for him to get a feel for it and see what it's all about.
Here's Chanel Patton on the line for Hillsborough.
It's interesting because a couple weeks ago, I was sitting in a gym on a Saturday, and Coach Carden was there, and I sat down and spoke to him, and we talked about this very thing. So I know what he's going to answer you, but I won't steal his thunder. But,
don't steal the thunder.
No, I won't. But the funny part of it is the following Monday, my principal and athletic director asked me to be on the selection committee for for that position. They said, if you're not going to put in for it, would you do that? Which I thought was very nice. And I sure don't want to sit through 60 interviews now, though, so I'm not sure if that was a good idea. But
Sierra Crawley on that last bucket.
I'm sure they'll limit it down before I ever get involved.
Let me ask you this, too. If I ever wanted to interview, could I get an interview? No. Maybe? Probably not.
Well, I don't know. You have to send your resume in.
I can't get a token interview? No, just something to say I interviewed? Guess not.
I'm not the one in control of that. I don't know.
I can only imagine all the pressure that comes with that job, and I only say that jokingly, of course. Because you're right, you got to have the time, you got to have the determination. as Nelson takes it end to end.
I think a lot of people could do it and do very well with it. I think there's a lot of outstanding coaches and future outstanding coaches. It's not brain surgery, but you have to have the time and energy and be able to pay attention to details, do all the things that there are to do, and be willing to learn. You know, a lot of people are just not open-minded enough. If you want to go to clinics and you want to watch other coaches, what they do, and learn from them, have an open mind about it. There's a lot of people that have the ability to be great coaches. And all you got to do is get some good players and you're on your way.
Timeout on the floor, and we'll take a break. Pinellas leading Hillsborough 79-61. We're back right after this on the Catch 47 Game of the Week. Drew Felios, Tom Shaneyfeld here at Berkeley Prep High School at the 10-minute mark at the Pinellas-Hillsborough County All-Star Game. We asked you right before the game who you thought would win today's Pinellas-Hillsborough All-Star Game on the girls' side, and 53% picked Hillsborough, 47% said Pinellas. Right now, it's a 2-point game. And, Coach, I must add, in basketball this year, every single question on the iPoll, our viewers got right.
Wow.
Every one.
How about that? Well,
so let's see if that
theory
holds out.
What's the margin of error on that poll? Because that's very close, right? That's
the odds are definitely not scientific.
53-47.
That's very close.
Very close.
That's kind of like Obama, Hillary Clinton right now.
That could be a difference of 2 people voting right there.
Snikowski launches it, and look at her follow her own shot.
Kiana's going to make a good decision here. Pull up
Dixon
around 2 people.
Nearly got it.
Probably should have waited for the cavalry there.
Chaplin able to steal it. Sasha wants to take the shot. Everybody trying to up their point totals, but Charlotte Davis comes away with it.
Litany of poor decision making there, probably.
Shepard blocked by Chaplin. And Chaplin looked like she was hit, but the foul's not called. The traveling is.
Yeah. Had to be one or the other, huh?
Charlotte Davis on the floor, wiping it clean right now.
There's 2 other quick comments on the Clearwater boys, but then I'll leave that alone. But one is, I understand there are a couple of coaches with college experience and some other head high school coaches from out of the area that also have real good credentials. And the second thing is, I think a lot of people, once they get into a position like that 4 or 5 years later, will probably tell you that it's different than what they thought. It's, a lot of people are interested in it because at the high school level, it looks like, okay, you've got a lot of the things that you're looking for to be successful there.
Davis underneath, and Charlotte Davis continues to lead the way for Hillsborough with 14 points.
Yeah, but you don't necessarily get a ton of athleticism year in, year out. You just get good kids and you got all the ingredients to work with. The good things are in place there, but that also ups the ante of what is expected of you as a coach. That, like we said before, the bar is very high. So you're expected to win districts every year, almost to get to state or come close to it every year. And everything you do is under the microscope. So that kind of stuff can wear on a lot of people also. So probably different than what people think. But obviously, if you're going to coach, you want to be in a setting where you feel like, you're not having to do extra stuff and not ever have a chance.
Gotcha. Well, Hillsborough knocking on the door of Pinellas for about the past 15 minutes, but it still cannot overtake Pinellas.
It's been like 3 to 4 to 7 point leads over and over and over. And they can't extend beyond that.
Everybody's scrambling for it. Chaplin from 15. And a little bit helter-skelter here in this second half.
That's a good way of describing it right here in this era.
Traveling called on Shepard. And into the game for Hillsborough, Melissa Ramsey checks in as Sierra Crawley from Chamberlain heads to the bench.
Whichever team settles down here the next couple minutes and does the things that they do well, I think will be in good shape to finish it.
Dixon tries to take it. And a foul call. Now it's out of bounds. Well, we talked to Dave Morgan from Dixie Hollins. He's the Pinellas girls head coach. The assistant down there is DJ Jackson. He's mic'd up right now. Maybe we can get Coach Morgan's sound from Jackson's mic. Let's listen in.
Pass is going to go to Holland. Hughes, you're going to come up, set the back screen, okay, for Sasha. Sasha's going to be at the foul line. Going to come off the high post screen. Holly, you're looking to dump it off right there. If they sag in, then you can skip it to Mo or get back to Keith for the jump shot. But wait until she gets it, right? As soon as she gets it, she's going to come up, set that back screen. Sasha, you're going to
Sasha, this is your time now. They're playing straight man-to-man. Post up strong. Let's get the ball inside to Sasha's up. 1, 2, 3. Pinellas County.
Coach Jackson.
Yes.
Final 7 minutes of this game. What can we look for Pinellas County here, leading by 4?
Well, we're going to try to get the ball inside to Sasha as much as possible. They finally have gone to a man-to-man. They've been in that zone the whole evening. Actually, it's kind of thrown us off a bit with all these big kids because we got a lot more big kids than perimeter players, and that's definitely been the key to them, staying into the game with our huge size advantage. But we're going to try to get the ball inside to Sasha as much as possible.
DJ, this is Tom Schoenfeld. Tell us a little bit about what it's been like this week to be able to coach your daughter in one of these settings and finish up her career this way.
I didn't hear you. Hold on.
Can you hear me now, Coach? Coach Jackson?
Try it again.
Coach Jackson, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
This is Coach Schoenfeld from Clearwater. Tell us a little bit what it's like to coach your daughter in this situation, in this setting, and finish up her career.
Well, I kind of wish you wouldn't have brought that up because I don't want to start crying here on the sidelines. But I mean, it's been a fun ride. I mean, I've gotten to coach both of my girls at the high school level. Definitely going to miss Morgan. She's a true person, just loves to play basketball like her father. But she's going to move on to Jacksonville University and work on her golf career, hopefully.
I was going to ask you that. Now she's got a scholarship to play golf up there, and you were the girls golf coach at Northside. You had some tremendous seasons there in that sport also, correct?
Yeah, correct. I was a little disappointed in John Cody just recently. Northside Christian girls team, not mentioned, is one of the top 10 jobs in the area for the best sports programs, because how hard can it be? You have all those studs we have. You ride around in a cart, and you're at the state finals 6 years in a row and won a state title in 2004.
And it's free greens fees for a year, right?
And it's free greens fee for the coach. And when you got players like that, you can go out and get whooped all the time.
Well, I know you're real proud of them, coaches. You should be.
Thank you.
All right, that was Coach DJ Jackson from Northside Christian, one of the assistants on this Pinellas All-Star staff. As the team in blue with a 6-point lead with 6 minutes to go here at Berkeley Prep High School. Drew Felios, Tom Schoenfeld. Immediately following this game, the Pinellas and Hillsborough All-Star boys as Snakowski goes end-to-end for 2. She's got 11 points. Janicki with the nice pass to Nelson. And Hillsborough perhaps with a chance here to finally tie or take the lead. Jackson steals it, and Pinellas gonna get an easy one. Janicki for 2.
That was huge 4-point swing there on the 2-on-0 fast break. Kind of look around now and see who's on the court. These are the ones that the coaches feel like have played the best today, best chemistry to get it done down the stretch.
Looked like a double dribble, no call. Shepard off the screen. And here's Jackson. Morgan Jackson trying to make father proud.
That was a great pass ahead by Sasha too. And a quick decision to get the ball up the court.
Three-pointer off. Hatton couldn't get it to go. And Pinellas now leads by 8. They could make it double figures. But the pass thrown away, and we're under 5 minutes to go in this 2008 All-Star game. Timeout on the floor as both teams will huddle up for the stretch run. And a game that could very well go down to the final seconds. Well, the player of the game so far for Pinellas, I believe, has been Kiana Dixon. From the first half, really setting the tone with the outside shooting. And Coach Schoenfeld, you kind of had a feeling coming in, and we talked to some of the coaches here for Pinellas County. They said this, even though Sasha Chaplin gets most of the run, this could be the best player on our team.
Sasha. Kiana.
No.
Well, Kiana has had a great game. She hasn't made every decision perfectly, I've got to say, as her own coach. I'm going to be a little more critical, but she's made a lot of great decisions. You see she's hit a lot of open shots, and they've got enough decision-making and ball handling and playmaking out of her. I also do like the way Sasha's been policing the defensive end here recently, though. She's a load to handle, but we definitely had the right 2 girls, I think, featured before the game, which makes me think you guys actually know what you're doing a little bit. So, yeah, they both had a very good game.
Look at the Pinellas bench and Kiana Dixon. Hopefully this is a statement to some of those colleges that she's eyeing. What do you think is in store for her future?
Well, she's going to play junior college somewhere. It's just a matter of her. She's been going to some tryouts here lately, and I'm sure she'll get signed and taken care of soon. Obviously a great talent, got her academic life together. She was a junior and has just been getting better and better with that. So this might be a good time also to mention, Drew, some of the other great players from our area didn't get a chance to play. Of course, Kate Carl was selected for the team, but she is ill this week. She's here in attendance and watching and supporting, but she just couldn't play.
From Keswick Christian, also.
Correct.
She played at St. Pete Catholic, had a great career in Pinellas County.
That's right, and her one of their teammates over at Keswick this year, Chelsea Wozniak, was very good, didn't come here today, but Mariah Manilow from Largo and Aaron McElraven from Clearwater, Meredith Monty from Northside Christian, just on and on, a lot of other good players that you want to give some props to because they had great years and were certainly on the cusp of playing in this game, just didn't get picked.
So Snikowski off that free throw cuts the lead to 7.
Kiana certainly has the ability. She was a all-tournament player in the 5A states 2 years ago when we went over there. She's been all Sun Coast both years and all county, and certainly can get it done. Been our MVP at Clearwater the last 2 years running. Now Pinellas, I think, has the group in there that they want to finish the game up with. They've got 5 girls that can put the ball in the basket. And, 3 girls that probably their most capable decision makers are out there right now. I like this lineup they've got in now to finish the game up. And they've just extended it to a 9-point lead, which I think is the biggest of the game.
Just seems like every year in this game, both of these teams obviously playing at a high level, but it seems like the girls from Pinellas may be a little bit more suited to the college game that we see.
Well, I think I'm sure in the long run it will go in waves, but we've just been a little better over there, frankly, in the last several years. If you look at the team successes, the teams that have been able to go on the states, and just a little better, a little more depth, I think. And I think the Hillsborough folks would agree. I think they knew they were a little bit of an underdog today coming in, but you have to admire how well that they've hung in there and kept it close.
Hillsborough basketball, as Snikowski has played most of the stretch run for Hillsborough. Have not seen for Hillsborough County Kelly Moronic ever since she took that shot to the face in the first half. Here's Ramsey, and she'll draw the foul. And Melissa Ramsey from Sickles will step to the line now. Now she's a player that plans to walk on at the University of Florida.
Well, you can see where she's a good example of what Hillsborough's been today, that she just took that ball to the basket and said, I'm going to go score or get fouled, and got to stop this run. Certainly admire their heart. The crowd's kind of quieted down. They were expecting it to be a little close all the way through, I guess. Plus, they're not used to the length of this game. It's a little longer than a high school game.
Definitely.
They need a, is it a 6-inning stretch in baseball?
What a move by Kiana Dixon. Had that nice crossover and then pulled up. Coach, I know you don't want to give her too much credit because that's your player, but
Yeah, she's probably sealing the deal here a little bit with shots like that.
a little bit strong on the shot. And off of that shot from Dixon, now Pinellas with a 12-point lead, and Hillsborough is going to go to their bench again to put in maybe the last group of players to really make a push here in the final minutes. Josh Chaplin will check out, and LaToya Davis takes the floor. That could be it for Chaplin, who's played most of the way this afternoon. Here's Courtney Bell. What a move by Courtney Bell.
I've seen her do that many times in her career at Largo. Just take that ball all the way to the basket strong and dare anybody to get in front of her.
Charlotte Davis. Hillsborough needs a bucket. Pinellas leading by 14. Davis can't get it to fall. Ramsey hitting the deck, and she'll shoot two.
I think this is going to be, oh, okay, that's an offensive rebound and putback foul drawn by Melissa Ramsey. She's been very active here in the last minute on the offensive glass.
Really did great work for Sickles this past year from a rebounding standpoint. 5'8", but really plays like she's 6 feet tall.
She really does play big.
I believe somebody lost a contact lens, and it may be Melissa Ramsey. She just realized it right now. And she puts it aside and heads right back to the line.
Yeah, she doesn't need it. She made the last free throw. Maybe she didn't need it. She just figured out she couldn't see because she found her contact.
Huh. Nelson backing up to the basket, and second try is good. Kira Nelson from Lakewood.
She's had a very good game also, as expected.
Michelle Gingras has not scored much this afternoon. Following her miss is Samara Shepard with her 4th point. But Dixon putting on a dribbling display. Nelson, easy two.
Yeah, there's Kira's game. Just taking that ball strong in the basket, putting the moves on, finishing. Turnaround jumper by active Melissa Ramsey again.
Well, our Cat 47 player of the game will be announced immediately at the conclusion. I think I know who I'm going to vote for as that selection. As Sierra Crawley knocks it down, and my vote is going to go to Kiana Dixon. And Coach will ask you your vote here in just a second, right after. We remind everybody to watch every Monday at 6, 8, and 10 o'clock for the Beef O'Brady's High School Scoreboard, the Bay Area's only high school sports show. More highlights, more interviews, more action, more stats than any other local sports show. The Beef O'Brady's High School Scoreboard every Monday night on Catch 47. player of the game.
I
Who do
get
you
a
think?
vote?
Yep.
Who gets the tiebreaker?
Our producer, Darren Lozier.
You put me under that kind of pressure.
Oh, man.
What's the scoring? That's a book down here.
Well, right now, I know that.
You got numbers?
I don't have them in front of me. But Nelson and Dixon both have 17 points each.
Nelson and Dixon?
Yes.
All right.
So it's a choice
How many
between
Chaplin
those two.
have? How many points does Chaplin have?
Chaplin has 10 points.
10. All right, well, I'll go with Nelson and put the pressure on Darren. Make him earn his money today.
He's going with Kieran Nelson, Darren Lozier in the truck. Who are you going to go with? He's going with Dixon, Kiana Dixon. So, Coach, you're outnumbered 2-1. All
right.
Kiana Dixon is our Catch 47 player of the game for Pinellas County.
Well, I get to announce my pick on the air, don't I? So they won't think it was a homer.
Immediately following this game, a reminder, at 3 o'clock, the boys take the court. Pinellas versus Hillsborough. Adam Salazzo from Armwood, the top player in Hillsborough County, matching up with Mike Morrison, the star from Lakewood. One minute to go. And Coach Shaneyfeld, I just want to tell you, another great girls basketball season in the books, and next year we'll definitely be looking forward to seeing your team again right in the thick of things.
Well, I hope you're right, and we'll get after it again. We were thanking a lot of people earlier, and certainly we can't leave without thanking you guys at Catch 47 for your support of high school basketball in our area, and means a lot to a lot of kids, and hopefully that'll never end. Appreciate you working together and trying to get this date today and get this game televised.
It was not easy to do it.
Not this year.
This time of year with, of course, so many other sports going on, USF baseball, Florida State League baseball coming up, Tampa Bay Storm playing. Not many dates on the calendar could cater to this game, but so happy that we all came together and found one that worked.
Yes.
40 seconds to go. Hillsborough still firing it up. Hillsborough really went cold, Coach, in the second half. They did not have the same type of energy that they had in the first.
No, the game changed a little bit.
As a timeout is called by Marquis. When you say the game changed, how did it change?
Well, I think Pinellas was just able to use their strength and attack the basket. And the concern that we had in the beginning of the game about the ball handling, early on it looked like it might be an issue. But by the end of the game, it became more of a free-flowing game. And Pinellas had plenty of ability in the open court to make good decisions. And the pressure wasn't such that they turned the ball over. And so they were able, both teams were pretty much able to get what they wanted to get offensively. And I think Pinellas just has a little bit more weaponry. So they just got that little run right when they needed it, too.
Stakowski with the steal. But Pinellas' defense, I think, has been much improved also in this second half, as Dixon will draw a foul in the final 18 seconds. Pinellas County will leave this gymnasium winners yet again of another cross-county all-star game. Katie McKenzie checks in. Shanine Kennedy checks out. Stakowski hits the three. So Shantae Stakowski, the leading scorer for Hillsborough this afternoon. The final seconds dribbled out by Dixon. And she nearly had that one drop. Pinellas County beats Hillsborough County 96-89. Coach Shaneyfeld, once again, thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
When we come back, we'll wrap this thing up, get you ready for the boys' game. Pinellas winning over Hillsborough 96-89. We'll be right back. Well, the final score, Pinellas County beating Hillsborough County in our girls all-star game by a final score of 96-89. And right now, the MVP of the game, Kiana Dixon from Clearwater High School. And I know this is a special moment because it's right next to your head coach, Tom Shaneyfeld. Hey, congratulations. And can you just talk about from the start, it looked like you had the hot hand out there this afternoon.
Actually, I didn't. I was still asleep. I was losing the ball by myself.
But hey, you had like 18 points on the afternoon. I mean, you got to be pleased with the way you played, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, Kiana, I see all this sweat dripping off of you. I don't remember you working that hard in high school. What's the deal with that?
I was working hard in high school.
You were. Will you tell everybody now, will you admit to everybody out there that I taught you everything you know about basketball?
No.
You won't fess up to that?
No. You didn't teach me that.
Congratulations. You had a great game.
Yeah, thanks.
I want to ask you, too, now, heading into college, how far do you want to take basketball? I mean, Coach tells me you're looking at playing some junior college basketball.
Yeah, yeah. I'm probably going to play with Santa Fe. Well, I'm trying to play with Santa Fe Community College. Yeah.
And then after that, you have maybe a school you'd look at, a four-year
Probably
institution?
UF, because it's right there in the same.
University of Florida?
Yeah, because it's right there in Gainesville, right in the same area. So I might as well stay in Gainesville.
I want to ask you this too, Kiana. Tell us, coming from someone who has experienced it and lived it, what is it like to play for Coach Tom Shaneyfeld, one of the winningest head coaches of all time in this area? What's it like to play for him?
It's good. I had 2 years to go back to states. 1 year we made it, lost the championship. Next year we lost that game right before the championship. Pretty good playing with him.
All right, awesome.
Yeah.
Listen, congratulations. You're the MVP of today, and enjoy that trophy, okay? Hold that up for the camera. All right, Kiana Dixon, our player of the game in this Pinellas Hillsborough All-Star game. When we come back, we'll get you ready for the boys' game. Pinellas beats Hillsborough 96-89. We'll be right back. At Berkeley Prep High School, the boys All-Stars have taken the floor. They're putting on a show, and the game hasn't even started yet. We're still in warm-ups, and we're still reflecting on the girls' game that just took place. Pinellas beating Hillsborough 96-89. Joining myself and Coach Tom Shaneyfeld right now, Dave Morgan, the head coach at Dixie Hollins High School. He was the head coach of that Pinellas All-Star squad. Coach, kind of a tale of two halves in that second half. Pinellas County just dominated.
Well, I thought our superior size certainly was a key factor. And we really, for an all-star game, shared the ball real well. Oftentimes, it's difficult to get kids to understand that you're trying to win a game and also you want to show off your talent. But I thought we shared the ball really well.
Who were you surprised with their play today that really contributed that you thought maybe wasn't going to be able to do quite as much?
Well, I'll tell you the one that I told her at the end of the game that I thought Charlize Hughes, although she didn't score very much, she really played the high post on the offensive end extremely well. She occupied space. They had to watch out for her. She passed the ball real well, and I thought it opened it up for the scorers that we knew we had. Obviously, Sasha Chaplin played well. Kiana Dixon played well. You know, when you coach a team like this, you become a great coach. You just let them play. That's, I think, what happened tonight.
Got to ask you this, too. Go ahead.
Well, I was going to just say, we've won several years in a row now, so Did you feel a little pressure about that, or was it more fun?
Well, Tom always puts pressure because he always wins. You know what I mean? And I felt like, there was a reputation at stake here, and then, they would have said, you should have Tom coach again. This way you would have won. But, this was just a lot of fun. Coach Jackson, who obviously did a great job, also, our practices went smoothly. When we got out on the floor, they just wanted to play. And the pressure wasn't so much to win the game, but was to try and put ourselves in a position to win the game, and then let the players do it, and that's what happened.
All right, Coach Dave Morgan, thank you so much from Dixie Hollins.
Great job.
Congratulations on a great coaching job with the Pinellas girls beating Hillsborough 96-89. When we come back, we get you ready for the boys. Andrick Frazier steps in as we say goodbye to Coach Shaneyfeld and get you ready for that boys game coming up next. We have seen the girls. Now it's time for the boys to take center stage. The Pinellas County All-Stars taking on Hillsborough County here on the Catch 47 game of the week. Welcome everyone to the game of the week. I'm Drew Felios, joined by Andrick Frazier, former USF star, also played at Tampa Prep. Andrick, welcome back.
Hey, it's good to be back, Drew, and I'm excited about seeing some good basketball today.
Oh, we're going to see some great talent on the floor. For Pinellas County, when you talk about mega stars, the first guy that comes up is going to be Mike Morrison.
Mike Morrison has done an unbelievable job all season, and this is the type of atmosphere in which he can really show off his talents and his high-flying ability.
Morrison, of course, instrumental in that run all the way to the Final Four, and a great job by Lakewood in that game of the week against Pinellas Park a couple of months back. Also, Devontae Davis from Dixie Hollins High School, one of the great athletes on this Pinellas County team that's going to be up and down the floor.
This is a guard-dominated game, and he's a very explosive scorer. Scored 28 points last week in the Pinellas North-South All-Star game, so expect to see some exciting things out of him as well.
For the Hillsborough County team, you know, this team won this game last year, and coming into this year, the player that was talked about the most from a collegiate standpoint was a guy by the name of Adam Salazzo. Apparently his upside is limitless.
Adam Salazzo has things that you cannot teach on the basketball court. His court vision, his ability to control the basketball game, and his underestimated athletic ability.
And in this game, we've got, of course, Mike Morrison for Pinellas County. For Hillsborough County, we've got Marcus Morrison. He's the other Morrison. It's amazing. His game very similar to Mike Morrison's.
They play almost the exact identical style of basketball game. Of course, Michael's just a little more polished than Marcus is at this time, but they're both high-flying, explosive, and long athletes.
This should be one heck of a game. The best basketball in the Bay Area on display in the next 2 hours. Pinellas versus Hillsborough on the Catch 47 Game of the Week live from Berkeley Prep High School. We'll be right back. Cam Carden, one of the stars, suiting up for Pinellas County as the team in blue gets set to take on the team in white. Pinellas versus Hillsborough, and this annual tradition on Catch 47, where at Berkeley Prep High School, where the best of the Bay Area are expected to show their stuff one more time in a college environment, although we will play by college rules this afternoon.
Well, like that. Just match up.
And the first play of the game, and it's a throwdown for Salazzo. Immediately, Hillsborough goes right to work.
Drew, I expect to see a lot of points being put on the board today by both of these teams. Expect the Hillsborough County team to apply a lot of pressure, and these guys really know how to play the game.
Yeah. Here comes Hillsborough again. Morrison has it stolen, and here comes Pinellas.
Set it up. It's up, buddy. Look up, look up, look up.
Cornelius Donald, number 24. And it's out of bounds to Hillsborough.
You mentioned Cornelius earlier. He probably has had the most improvement out of all the players you see this year on the Hillsborough County team. I mean, you just look at his basketball body. He's been able to fill out, played a little bit of football this year to work on that frame, and he's a highly sought-after player right now.
Players on the court right now for Hillsborough: Dylan Fugate, Cornelius Donald, Adam Salazzo. Number 12 is Blake Allen from Brandon, and then you've got Marcus Morrison. So this Hillsborough team with two players from Brandon High School, as Morrison's shot is off, and the rebound by John Burr. Cam Carden, his first shot rims out. And here comes Salazzo. Interesting to see Salazzo in the recruiting process, Andrick, as USF was rumored to be very interested in Adam.
They were, and again, Adam his basketball game, it just has so many things that you really can't teach, and right now, probably the most thing that he's going to have to improve on is filling out his body. He's still a little slim, and needs to bulk up just a little bit, but he's going to be an exciting player at ETSU who is always on the cusp of making the NCAA tournament every year.
Allen, his three-pointer's long. Carden kicks it out. Nice ball movement. Troyley loves that shot. And Jake Troyley has his first 2 points of the game, getting Pinellas on the scoreboard.
No matter what gym Jake is in, he definitely has that spark marked just inside of the three-point line at the top of the key.
Here's Blake Allen, kicks it out, and Donald for three. Charlie up with it, struggling with Morrison, and it's a jump ball over to Pinellas. Jake Troyley, part of that memorable season at Pinellas Park High School. Well, that was so much fun following the Patriots and their run the past month of the season.
It really was. That program had a lot to be proud of this year. They're really able to turn things around and kind of carve their name into those teams that are going to have to be dealt with coming out of Pinellas County for years to come. Coach Mike Phillips actually running sets in the All-Star game. He's taking this thing a little seriously.
Jumper by Salazzo is good. Mike Phillips, the head coach for Hillsborough. Travis Hill from Dixie Hollins, the head coach for Pinellas, as Cam Carden knocks it down. And here's Donald right back. Athletic move, reverse layup.
Got a chance to get a sneak preview of Salazzo's court division, his ability to see the floor and deliver passes, pinpoint precision.
Nearly a turnover. Cam Carden now with the basketball. Cam looks a lot more tan than he did during the year. Spent some time at spring break.
It looks like he's been working on that body in other ways in the weight room. You're right.
Here's Carden. Coming away with it, and he'll shoot the ball. Looked like he was fouled. No call. Burke underneath. Allen for three. That's his shot. Morrison with the rebound. Tried to get it inside. But Pinellas now has the basketball.
I don't think I've seen Blake Allen miss 3 shots all season long. He's still trying to find that range. Expect him to heat up soon.
He did shoot the lights out for Brandon this year. Sirk has his shot blocked. And here's Cornelius Donald from Gaither. Salazzo couldn't get a handle on it. Back and forth they go as Dylan Fugate from Newsom High School, 6'5", he scores his first 2. Carden for 3.
See the future Hatter displaying his range from the second 3 so far this game. Displaying his skills for Stetson over in D-Land.
Now is the time, Andrick, with this season more than a month in the books. A lot of these guys, since the season has ended, as Salazzo knocks the shot down and we'll get the first wave of substitutions in. But clearly you can tell, even though the season is more than a month past, these guys trying their best to stay in basketball shape. It's not always easy when it's at the off season.
Tell you, there are about 5 of these guys that are playing on the Hillsborough County team that are actually playing in some adult leagues as a team together, you know, and preparing for what college is going to bring. It's a different game at the next level. Playing 2 20-minute halves here, so that's 8 more minutes of basketball, and the bodies are a lot bigger and quicker. So they are doing a good job in staying in shape, and basketball is something you have to do year-round. You don't have time to take any time off.
Some of the players in the game now for Pinellas: Orion Johnson from Bogosiega, Antoine Carter from Blackwell, St. Pete. And with the basketball, Devontae Davis, the player we talked about in the open. Reggie Reed is checked into the game. He wears number 3, and he's got the headband on this afternoon. Tremendous job at Lakewood High School, and there's his front court mate, Mike Morrison. Morrison, first shot, a little bit strong.
Drew, if Pinellas has any advantage in this game, is definitely on the height side. They bring over a long team from just right across the bay, so they can really dominate the boards when they want to.
Antoine Carter. And it's rebounded by Seymour. Out of bounds to Pinellas. Lakewood High School all the way to the final championship game before falling as Reggie Reed is called for the offensive foul. Chandler Flom, Plant High School, takes the charge.
Chandler Flom sacrificing the body. I'm pretty sure all 145 pounds of Mr. Reed was able to knock him down.
Look at that trap, and a timeout called by Hillsborough. Mike Phillips off the bench. And quick to call that timeout. Heads up play. Let's listen in. Mike Phillips, head coach, Plant High School.
Really get big and call for the ball. So we got to be careful. They look at the trap like that. All right. Now we are just get in. Let's get into our offense here. All right. The shots aren't really falling right now from the outside. Okay. So let's take it into them then. Let's run it. Set the screen. Open up.
3, 1, 2, 3.
Let's go.
White.
Coach Phillips leading Plant High School deep into the playoffs this year before falling to Pinellas Park in a regional semifinal. Archie Barnes from Berkeley over to Chandler Flom, and Flom goes right at Antoine Carter to get his 2 points.
Chandler does an awesome job of using his body to create space to get his shot off. He's kind of undersized for a post player at 6'3", but he's great with using both of those hands around the basket.
That time, Flom called for the foul as he came from behind. Good second effort, and Carter catches in. St. Pete High School's Antoine Carter, very impressive. We saw him in that holiday tournament, the Bright House Shootout, over at Clearwater High School, and he nearly led St. Pete to a win over Noosa.
Coach Blackwell does a great job with his players over there and getting them to work out in the offseason, and see the hard work paying off.
Jake Seymour on that last bucket now controls it for Hillsborough. Long shot, and what a shot by Dontavis Atkins. One of Doug Applin's Chamberlain High School Chiefs with his first bucket of the game.
There are a lot of coaches that played in that district that were happy to see him finally leave this year. I mean, he's been putting in work over there since the freshman. But Coach Applin just had an unbelievable career.
Reggie Reed sneaks in for 2. Dontavis Atkins never really scored a lot of points, but just so steady at that point guard position. Defensively also just wreaks havoc for opposing teams. Zach Kazansky on that last miss. Here comes Davis on the other end. Atkins pulls down the rebound. They're going to whistle. Davante Davis says, traditionally, like we did all season long, we ask you, who do you think's going to win this Pinellas Hillsborough County All-Star game? And hey, you got 8 points on the spread, Andrick. But if you want to choose Pinellas, you got A, Hillsborough, press B on your Right House Network's remote control. As Archie Barnes knocks down the long shot for Berkeley Prep. Barnes and Kazansky representing the home team, Berkeley Prep.
Mr. Barnes will be displaying those athletic skills for the Vanderbilt Commodores on the gridiron next year. Is either most likely a wide receiver or a cornerback.
Carter, look at him go up and follow his own miss. Flom, they're going to call a traveling on that every single time. Oh, Andrick Frazier, this is a very special weekend for basketball in the Bay Area, being that Tampa, the host of the Women's Final Four. Games beginning Sunday, also continuing into Tuesday. And the championship contest. What great programs we have in town also.
I mean, for anybody who likes basketball, I don't care if it's the men's or the women's sport. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better setup here with Tennessee and UConn and LSU and Stanford. Perennial powers year in and year out to be gracing us with their presence here in downtown Tampa.
Here's Kazansky off the miss. Antoine Carter pulls it down. Hillsborough's controlled from the outset. Devontae Davis follows inside for his first two.
Drew, the guys also get kicked off later today in San Antonio, and I know I had to ball my bracket up about 2 weeks ago. How's yours looking?
To be honest with you, this year I did not even fill a bracket out because it got so frustrating year after year. But I'll tell you what, as we get a look at Reggie Reed, everybody says that when you fill out a bracket, you got to fill out the upsets, and I agree. But hey, this year all you got to do is ride the number one seeds, and you're golden. As Davis hits another shot from inside the key, and both teams once again will empty their bench.
Good job.
Every 5 minutes, teams will empty their bench, and when we come back, the final 10 minutes of this first half. Hillsborough leads Pinellas by 4. We'll be right back. Drew Felios, Andrick Frazier here at Berkeley Prep High School, the 2008 High School All-Star Basketball game between Pinellas and Hillsborough County. To recap the boys' state tournament, we talked about Lakewood getting all the way to the finals before being defeated by Dillard. Kathleen also in the mix, but they also fell in the finals by 4. And you look at the state champions, Miami Norland, Pinecrest, Arlington Country Day, Orlando Christian. Unfortunately, no teams from our Bay Area we could call state champions this year. And I know that's always disheartening, but I think, Andrick, sometimes you don't realize how difficult it is to go all the way and win in Lakeland. It is near impossible.
It really is. And for you to be able to put together a string of victories, honestly, I mean, you're talking about 7 or 8 wins at the end of a season after being beat up in some of your district and conference play. It's difficult. I mean, but there are some very familiar names. Pace is there. Seems like they're there every year. Dillard seems to be back every year. So somehow, some way, there's a formula some coaches have been able to put together. I expect some teams to be back representing the Bay Area next year.
Salazzo's shot is long. Boy, Coach Phillips is up this entire game. Coach Phillips is, you may as well check him in because right now he is on his feet this entire game, really into this game. Coach Phillips, you're enjoying this, aren't you?
Keep working, keep working. Good. Good step out, good step out. That's a steal, Adam. Get around.
Coach Phillips so into this game.
Let's go.
We sit over here and we talk about the players not taking any time off. The coach isn't taking any time off either. He's working on his game in the offseason.
He really is. Here's Cam Carden. Lots of bragging rights going on for this game. Troyley for 3. We saw him knock down that shot many times during the year, but John Burke is called out of bounds, and it's Hillsborough ball. Let's see if we can get Coach Phillips' attention here. We'll try later on in this game. Fugate kicks it out to Allen. Hillsborough really sharing the basketball. Cornelius Donald. Everybody touched it, but Donald couldn't knock it down, and it's Pinellas ball.
See a lot of strategy by both of these coaches, too, mixing up some of the pressure, different presses, different looks. It's kind of difficult to do when you really only have a week or so to work with your players. So after kudos to both coaches for keeping it interesting.
Let's go.
Pinellas lost it. Here's Hillsborough right back, and Blake Allen lays it in. This press from Hillsborough giving Pinellas a little bit of difficulty as Carden shot is long. Dark inside. Morrison swatted it away, and here comes Blake Allen. Hillsborough running. Salazzo. Troyley tries to answer and does.
This is the pace we expected to see when this thing got started off. So let's see if these athletes can maintain this intensity for the rest of the 7 minutes of this half.
Salazzo right to the rim. Wow. Oh, he can get to the hole in a hurry.
He really is crafty with the basketball. And I mean, at 6'5", he's long. And he finishes well around the basket. And I tell you, ETSU was able to steal one. They have a tree coming to him in Adam Salazzo next year.
Oh my.
Donald for three. Cornelius Donald. Also a wide receiver on the football team. He's got plenty of range. And Hillsborough shocking Pinellas a bit, up 13 points. As Donald forces the turnover, and the team in white clearly the aggressor. And I think that this is clearly a case of Coach Phillips preparing his team. I mean, we saw the rosters come out for Hillsborough about 14 days ago. I mean, he had everything in order. You could just tell he was not going to go into this game unprepared.
Oh, no. And he's a master of preparation. You see that during the season with his Plant Panthers. And he really does have a special group of athletes to work with this year. This is not a bad class that 2008 has been able to put out here in the county.
Now, I'd love to see this Hillsborough All-Star team take on a team from, say, the University of Tampa, as Salazzo gets it to go.
Yeah, that would be interesting to see, especially with Mr. Morrison going to join UT next year as a Spartan. But honestly, this is a very good product that Hillsborough County has been able to put out in 2008. I mean, you have everything from your skill positions and your shooters to your slashers to the high-flying acts of Marcus Morrison. So I would like to see these kids continue to compete even in the offseason in some of the adult leagues. The Bay Area Pro-Am, which starts up in July, which historically has put a lot of good competition on the courts during the summer here.
I got to ask you too, Andrick. When you were in high school, did you play in this game, or did they have it all the way back then?
We did not have a Pinellas-Hillsborough game when I graduated back in '94, so I did have the opportunity to play in the North-South game in the state of Florida, which was very exciting. This is a very good thing, I think, for both of the coaches associations to come together with just how close in proximity Hillsborough and Pinellas County are. And a lot of these athletes do know each other. They play on the same AAU teams, and it's very competitive for the kids.
Hillsborough looking to extend their lead to 17 points. Donald trying to make it 18. It's a rout so far. 40-22. That first unit for Hillsborough did some serious damage as Mike Phillips couldn't be more happy.
Guess they had to fill each other out for the first couple minutes, but they really got it rolling in that third 5-minute stretch, and were able to get a lot of shots to fall.
Those guys must have eaten their Wheaties this morning. Wouldn't be surprised if Coach Phillips took them all out to breakfast, because they are all on the same page right now. Hey, every Monday night at 6, 8, and 10 o'clock on Catch 47, the Beef O'Brady's High School Scoreboard. The Bay Area's only high school sports show with more interviews, highlights, and action than any other local sports show. The Beef O'Brady's High School Scoreboard, only on Catch 47.
Another thing, Drew, that's impressive, we played, almost 16 minutes of basketball, and both teams have only committed 5 fouls together. So referees are letting them play and getting up and down and getting after it.
Here's Chandler Flom. Underneath, takes it right out. Antoine Carter.
Pinellas squad has to wake up here. This can get even a little more stretched out than the 20-point lead we're seeing right now.
Bard's shot is short. And Reggie Reed can't get it to fall. Orion Johnson's been really quiet. Morrison will try. Can't get anything to fall early. And the George Mason recruit still looking to find his game. Well, he's got that yellow on underneath his navy blue. Trying to represent with those Lakewood colors. What a take. Boy, Zach Kazansky from Berkeley Prep takes a ride at the big guys and scores.
With the ability to go off of the right leg and use the right hand as well to finish.
A substitution of the game, Cam Carden checks in. Jake Troyley will as well. Antoine Carter will have a seat, as will Orion Johnson. To be honest with you, right now, this Pinellas team, they don't look very organized, I guess I should say. I mean, although Morrison's going to make a statement with that jam, this Pinellas team just looks a step slow here in the early going.
Well, in all honesty, they look like a team that just got off a spring break.
Yeah.
You know, and Hillsborough County starts their spring break next week. So looks like they're still on vacation. They need to wake up a little bit and kind of make this game a little more interesting.
Reggie Reed and Cam Carden in the backcourt. Morrison going for the second jam, and he's called for the traveling.
Hey, don't stay low.
I think Mike was so excited to hurry up and try to get to the rim, he forgot to put it down.
Morrison along with Kevin Foster of Kathleen, both headed to George Mason. Loose ball, who's got it? All the way is Jake Seymour from Jesuit.
Nice post move that time by Mike Morrison. He's going to have to get a little better with using both hands around the basket, make himself a little more complete, but with both he and Kevin Foster heading up to play at George Mason, expect that those two names to be well known across the country shortly.
Here is Mike Morrison, and it's interesting that this game takes place so long after the season ends that definitely some of these guys are a little bit out of rhythm. I mean, they know when you're a guy like Mike Morrison, then in a couple months when you leave for college, you're definitely going to get ready. But you can see the intensity still turned up a notch, even though this is an all-star game. These guys playing for keeps.
Well, you know, you got Chandler Farm, who really, from the pride of South Tampa, playing high school. Nothing malicious there, just didn't want to give up an easy basket. And usually in all-star games, you let things like that go. But these are competitors at the highest level of the game here in Tampa, Florida. So I didn't think he wanted to give up anything easy.
And perhaps a little bit for this Dallas team. Andrick, frustration just a little bit setting in. I know we're still early in the game, but right now they are being a tad embarrassed, I should say.
Yeah, I think these are the cream of the crops from both counties, and they're used to winning every time they step out on the floor. I mean, they've all played at very good programs that went deep into the state playoffs. So no one wants to be embarrassed, especially when you have your friends and family here watching. Not to mention everybody else on Catch 47.
Dontavius Atkins, and he looked like he was on the line. Dontavius wanted to push, but he's not going to get it, and it's Pinellas basketball. It's amazing when we were watching the girls' game, the Pinellas girls, I think clearly maybe a notch above Hillsborough as far as the complete package, but this game's been the complete opposite.
And in all honesty, when I had opportunity to look at the rosters and saw what both counties were going to be putting on the floor, I thought that Hillsborough would have a slight edge in this game, but I didn't expect it to be this big of an edge. And again, this is still only the first half. I've seen stranger things happen in all-star games.
It's starting to get physical, folks, as Zach Kazansky gets pushed out of bounds, and they're going to call Jake Troyley with the body check. Here's Kazansky. You can tell Pinellas starting to take this personal, but Hillsborough working it around, and Archie Barnes finishes.
See Flom giving a little bit of chatter that time to Mike Morrison on that excellent ball fake to deliver that pass.
Boy, it's amazing it took so long for this type of game to be created, because as Lakewood head coach Dan Wright looks on after leading his team to another Final Four, you just love the rivalry. Hillsborough Pinellas is, I think whenever you go to college or you go somewhere after high school, you meet a guy that played high school basketball, and he played, I know when I was in college, my suite mates in my dorm both went to Lakewood High School, and they were always bragging about how great Lakewood was, and I was always talking up Hillsborough County. But it's great when you see a game like this to where you kind of see it all against each other.
You get an opportunity to say, hey, you know what? We put something out on the court. We put a product out there, and I think we beat you this year.
Exactly.
So, it is. It's good for both counties. It's good for the coaches associations, and it's great for the kids.
Well, coming up at halftime, Coach Alan Carden from Pinellas Park High School will be joining Andrick and I here in the booth. We've also got the three-point contest and the dunk contest. That's all coming up at the half, and we're going to put Coach Alan Carden on the spot, Andrick, and we'll tell you, or you'll know what that is and what we mean by that when he joins us for this interview.
Hi.
I'll leave you in suspense for now, though.
Oh, you got me clutching at my seat here, Drew.
Reggie Reed wanted the lob to Troyley, but here comes Hillsborough. Flom goes right at Morrison and nearly able to get it to go. He'll draw the foul.
Yeah, I don't think Morrison was concerned about Flom dunking over him, but again, Flom with his ability to use his body to create space and almost finishes.
Hey, it wasn't pretty, but it was effective.
Like that 10.
Hey, Chandler Flom's one of those guys that if you're at the Y and you're picking people up, that he might not be your first pick. He may be the last one. But he is really deceptive. He gets a lot out of his body. He knows the game. And he competes every second of every game.
I hear you one thing. That's play ball. Let us fall. Here we go. One.
Look at Chandler Flom's body. You always wonder, man, he'd make a great football player, but surprisingly, he's nowhere near the football player he is on the basketball court. Not even close. Morrison wants one more shot and gets it to go just before the first half ends. And we should see a competitive second half, although Hillsborough dominates most of the first. 48-29. When we come back, Coach Alan Carden joins us, plus halftime festivities on the Catch 47 Game of the Week. Berkeley Prep High School side of this Pinellas Hillsborough County All-Star game. After half number one, Hillsborough leads Pinellas by a score of 48-29. Welcome to halftime. I'm Drew Felios alongside Andrick Frazier, and the man in the middle for the next 10 minutes, Coach Alan Carden from Pinellas Park High School. Coach, so far, Hillsborough has kind of shocked you guys, it looks like, to start this game.
Well, we were told that there was no pressing. Everything was half court, and then Coach Phillips comes out in a full court 3-2 press and everything. But I think the biggest difference is too much Adam Salazzo. He's a tremendous player. He played on our Titans team over the summer that Cam and Jake and some of these other guys. I think I've told you that before. It's almost like we were talking about, it was a Titans reunion out there with all those players that play. I think there was 9 of them that had played with the Titans over the last couple of years or so. But I thought that was the biggest difference. And, of course, they've got good guards, and that's making the biggest difference because I think they made, 8 threes maybe?
Oh, man.
A lot of threes.
Yeah, Devontae Davis right now representing Dixie Hollins in our three-point contest. As we take a look at him, Coach, it's been a month now since the season ended, a little more than that. How tough is it for these guys to kind of come out here and sort of play at the level? Because right now, Andrick mentioned Pinellas coming off a spring break, and maybe that's a little bit of a factor. Some of your guys may be a little bit sluggish.
Well, the only one I can really speak for is Cam because I'm around him all the time. And to be very truthful, he's not missed a day. He still goes with a personal trainer 3 days a week. He still plays down at the Y. He goes down to some of the open gyms and plays. Some of the other guys probably don't get to play quite as much, but they played a little bit. You could tell they were rusty this week in practice.
And you talk about your son, Cam Carden. Andrick and I mentioned he almost looks like a different guy. What's with the suntan? I mean, he looks like he's been on the beach for about a week.
Something that's too much of his girlfriend. He's got a great little girlfriend, Kayla, and she's here supporting him tonight every day. And she really likes to go to the beach. He was not a beach guy until he started dating her.
Perfect. Well, Coach, tell us about some of the things you're doing in this offseason to make sure that the product you're bringing back next year is going to be ready to make another magical run.
Well, believe it or not, I just missed my my Patriots 1:30 game to come here. We played at 9:45 in a USSSA tournament there in Clearwater. Okay. We've actually already played in 2 tournaments. This is our 3rd one, and then we try to have open gym 3 times a week, and then we go off and practice with our USSSA. What Florida has done, I think this is the 3rd year, is that you're able to coach your kids in the offseason as long as they are affiliated with a USSSA team. So we've probably had 6 or 8 practices, but also have played. This would have been our 12th game since the season's been over.
Well, here is Cam Carden in the three-point contest. Let's check out how Cam does.
To be real truthful, Cam is not a real big proponent of these. They had to really talk him into playing this and everything. He really wanted to defer to Reggie, I think, was wanting to shoot it, and he said that was fine with him and everything. And you could tell he's not really concentrating on it. But the guys talked him into it. Same way with Jake and the dunk contest. He didn't want to go through that either.
Well, he's got it working right now. 3 in a row. Misses that one. Let's see if he can get the last one. He'll take his time. 4 of 5 on that last rack for Cam Carden.
Seeing those guys play out here, especially coming from my game before with those kids I've got coming back, I'll really miss Cam and Jake and Jesse and those other 2 seniors we had.
All right, our winner in the three-point contest, Cornelius Donnell from Gaither High School. He takes home the trophy. And when we come back, our slam dunk contest. Coach Carden's going to stay with us. Let's take a break. We'll return to Berkeley Prep High School right after this. Back at Berkeley Prep High School, Mr. Mike Morrison with the first dunk attempt in this slam dunk contest. As Morrison from Lakewood High School ready to go here. And let's see Mike. A pretty nice job on that first dunk.
Now, it's going to be interesting to see what kind of theatrics he has for this this dunk contest, because, in the PCAT dunk contest, he really put on a show. You're talking about a kid with some charisma. He donned the Superman's cape, and he had some props with him. So it'll be interesting to see if he's got anything up his sleeve over there.
Oh, man. All right, our next contestant's from Hillsborough County, the other Morrison, Marcus Morrison.
Like I said, another Titan guy. Wonderful, wonderful kid Marcus is. Going to University of Tampa.
Yep.
Wonderful kid. I love Marcus to death. He's played with us for 4 years there in the summer.
Boy, you could tell too, Andrick, he looks a lot more physical than he did earlier on in the season when we saw him at Brandon.
Yeah, he's been working and improving on his body. You can tell. And as Coach Carden said, he really is a wonderful kid. I mean, he has the greatest attitude and comes to work every day. And he's going to be a treat for University of Tampa.
I think so, too. I think he made the right decision on that.
Wow.
And that's what people don't realize about John Burke. John Burke's got a little bit of athletic ability. I mean, he jumps and moves a lot better than people give it credit for.
23 points out of 30 for John Burke. So they're scoring it out of 30 in this contest.
Judges are tough.
All right, we want to see this one. Adam Salazzo, probably the most talked about guy in Hillsborough County. Here he goes.
Oh, yeah. He's representing Hawk football. So that's pretty good. As good as Armwood is in football, that's pretty good.
And Salazzo puts it down with 4 seconds to go. He had to throw it down quick after that miss. And the total on that one, 21 points. Now it's time for Mike Morrison. Morrison can't get that one to fall. And he goes with the easy route.
I can tell that he did not put the same kind of thought into this dunk contest as he did the other. In the PCAC one, he had one called Super Mo.
Oh, wow.
That's a good one. It's a good one by Marcus. I wicked.
24 points on that reverse jam. And here is John Burke from Clearwater High School.
Oh, you see what's happening over here now?
Oh, wow. And I'll tell you what.
Look what we got coming up here. Look here.
Oh, man.
Looks like we have a Batman sighting here.
Yeah, that's what I love to see about these kids and everything. People just see them out here on the floor, and they don't understand the personality and the attitude that they have. And like I say, part of being a basketball player today is having that charisma, having that showmanship.
Salazzo, Batman and all, jumps over the chair and throws it home. His coach, Jeff Bufunda, over there for Armwood, just absolutely loving it. As Salazzo got to score him high for at least creativity.
Oh, boy.
Speaking of John Burke in Clearwater, though, we watched him before, of course. Coach, I got to ask you, because I know on all the internet blogs you're mentioned as a possible candidate for that Clearwater High School basketball job. Would there be any possible interest in that job?
Well, I think you always got to be interested in a job of that magnitude. We'll just kind of see how it plays out and everything. I've got a great situation at Pinellas Park, and we built something very, very special there. But if the situation comes up, we'll just have to go through the process. The thing I've said about Clearwater is that it's a 2-year process. You win a state championship about every other year. Pinellas Park, probably not so much, you know. But I'm still very, very happy at Pinellas Park. We've got great administration. Oh no. We've got great administration, great kids. Like I say, we've already played 12, 13 games or so. So that's a question I've answered quite a few times in the past week or so.
You are one of the coaches that is mentioned constantly in connection with that job, and that's one of the most interesting searches that I think we have ever seen as far as a high school basketball coach is concerned. There's all the milestones your program achieved this year, but Andrick Frazier, I know that when you talk about Pinellas County basketball and the elite program like Clearwater, a guy like Coach Carden is going to be mentioned with the success that he has had over the past 4 years.
I mean, and really it's just a testament to what he's been able to do at Pinellas Park. I mean, when you do things and you're able to build a program basically from ground up like you've done, you're going to be sought after. But I know in the coaching profession, you take great pride in saying that Pinellas Park program, I was able to build that. I have some wins now. I have some things going for me. So I know you're a little torn now, and you'll make the right decision.
Well, like I say, I'm very flattered to even be mentioned in this opportunity to have at Clearwater. So we'll kind of see how it goes. Like I say, I'm very happy at Pinellas Park. I've got great kids, and they're coming back too. We won't be quite as strong, but I got kids that'll really work hard. And if it works out at Clearwater, we'll see about that too.
All right, Adam Salazzo has gone from Batman to Spider-Man.
Oh, I'm not sure he can see out of that. You know? He said it looks like he's having some trouble with that. How about that?
Oh, wow. Spider-Man was a bit grounded that time.
Absolutely.
I think he forgot the webs on his hands. They could have helped.
Didn't propel him up that high. Look, he's got the webcam now. See, see that's what I'm talking about. That's so neat about this type of game and everything. Seeing the attitude, the personality, the charisma that all these kids have. It's just a load of fun. Practicing with these kids and getting a chance to be around them when you're not. You're not worried about if you're going to win a game or not or anything. So that's what's been great about that.
All right, our winner of the Slam Dunk Contest, John Burke from Clearwater High School. Burke takes it home.
Something to be said.
2008 annual All-Star Game. Awesome, awesome job, Coach Carden. Thanks for joining us in the booth.
Thank you.
All right, Coach Carden will rejoin the Pinellas staff. We'll be back right after this to Berkeley Prep. Back at the 2008 High School All-Star Basketball Game, Pinellas versus Hillsborough. I'm Drew Felios along with Andrick Frazier. Again, we want to thank Pinellas Park head coach Alan Carden for joining us in the booth. And all right, Andrick, we asked Coach Carden the question at halftime, and really the million-dollar question these days in a coaching search that has taken now well over a month with Jack Coit stepping down at Clearwater and now over 60 candidates in line for that job. We asked Coach Tom Schoenfeld, the girls coach with over 500 wins, if he'd be interested in crossing over to the boys' side. He said absolutely not. Coach Carden, one of the guys that you got to think is in that top 5 for picks to go to Tornadoes country.
Again, I know he's flattered, but it's going to be difficult, I think, to pull him away. I mean, his son is at Pinellas Park, and I don't think he'd want to put his son in a situation where he's moving him over to Clearwater with him. And you just never know. But there's something about a coach when you have an opportunity to build a program from the ground up and do the things that he's done and not really have to live up to the pressure of what that next coach at Clearwater is going to have to deal with, because they're used to winning. And they're used to winning a lot. So going over there and, skating away with 18, 19 wins a season may not be good enough to keep the Tornado pride happy. So best of luck to him and what he decides to do. And Clearwater will be fine. With 60 candidates, I'm pretty sure they can find one to put them back to where they're used to being, which is on top of Pinellas County.
And it's the type of situation that really coaches face at all levels. Take, for instance, Billy Donovan has the great years at Florida. And, he was offered the job at Kentucky at one point. When you talk about going from a program with not as much history, but a program that he built, to a program with traditional history like Kentucky, he decided to stay at the University of Florida at the time. Same thing kind of on the high school level. You're saying that when you build something, it's not always greener on the other side. The grass ain't always greener.
It's not. Especially in high school athletics. I mean, the dynamics really with who these kids end up playing AAU for really dictates almost where they're going to end up in school sometimes as far as high school. So I really do expect to see him there. You saw what Coach Donovan did at the University of Florida. I mean, if you go to Kentucky and you don't make the NCAA tournament, I mean, they're looking to get rid of you and bring a new coach in. So he was able to build something special at Florida, and I really do respect his decision. It took a lot of pride and heart to really come back and say, you know what, I've thought this over already, and I really don't think this is a good thing for me to do, and I want to be a Gator for the rest of my career.
There's Chandler Flom again doing some damage on the blocks.
Number 40. Like that, Chandler.
And Flom now will head to the line. It's been fun watching him and Mike Morrison go back and forth in this game. He's got 9 points. Morrison in a crowd. Still jawing a little bit with Flom.
Yeah, those two are really enjoying it today. They are going at it verbally and physically.
You die. That means stop sitting like. Whoa! Come stand. Wait. I said big wines.
Well, you've watched Mike Morrison play. You've also watched Kevin Foster. Who do you think is more ready to play in his freshman season?
That's going to be kind of difficult to call. Depends on what George Mason needs next year as far as one of those guys to step in. I mean, I think that Mike's biggest asset at the next level is going to be the things he's able to do on the defensive end because he's just so long in pressure. But Kevin Foster is just a better polished offensive player right now than Mike Morrison is. Kevin has the ability to shoot the ball with both hands around the basket, nice range on his middle game jump shot. So it'll be interesting to see. It just depends on what George Mason's needs are next year.
Carter with that straightaway three, and Antoine Carter with some good work for Pinellas down on the blocks. He's got 7 points, but clearly he can score from anywhere on the court. Archie Barnes tries to penetrate and draws a foul. The crowd doesn't like it. Archie Barnes was the star in that Berkeley-Tampa prep game that we carried late in the year. He was the Cats 47 player of the game, in fact.
Archie really put on the show that game. He really opened up my eyes to his athletic ability as far as basketball, and I can just imagine what that's going to translate into on the football field next year for Vanderbilt.
Zach Kazansky, that left hand is no good. And Orion Johnson pulls down the rebound. Carter. And one. You look at Antoine Carter, too, Andrick. Look at his legs and his body structure. He still looks like he's got some growing to do.
Really is. I was amazed at how long he was when he came out of the locker room. I mean, you see the kid is listed as 6'6", but his hands almost go down his kneecaps. So.
Barnes passed it up just before his feet came down. Here's Flom underneath against Carter again. Atkins. Flom will try a three, and it's short. Doesn't draw anything. And a 19-point game. Let's see if Pinellas can chop into this lead.
What? You hear Coach Phillip getting on his team right now about having them play hard and continue to compete. In All-Star games, it only takes about 3 or 4 minutes. You get a couple of guys rolling, some three-point shots knocked down, and Pinellas can be right back in this basketball game.
Absolutely. Reggie Reed. Stolen by Barnes.
I also like the almost all left-handed squad Coach Phillips has on the floor right now. This is a rarity. With the exception of Jake Seymour, the rest of the guys out there now all left-handed.
Pretty move by Dontavis Atkins. We saw him a lot on the Game of the Week over the past 3 years. That great backcourt with James Devlin that went all the way to the state championship game.
Also playing with Carlos Figueroa last year.
Traveling.
Dontavis was put in a rather unique situation this year because he always had such a great supporting cast at Chamberlain. He really did, and really thrown into the fire this year. And I think he did an excellent job. I mean, when they needed him to score, he scored. He was a leader on the floor for Coach Applin's team. And again, somehow every season Chamberlain finds a way to get to that 20-win mark.
Well, we asked you about 5 minutes into the game who you thought would win this Pinellas Hillsborough All-Star game, and there you see the answer. A or B, 61% of our audience said Hillsborough County would win this game, and right now, the team in white leads by 16 as Zach Kazansky tees it up for three. Swatted away from Carden. Here comes Kazansky again. Barnes underneath. This Hillsborough team has looked so good from a chemistry standpoint. Morrison tries to jam it home, and he'll draw the foul.
They really do like a team that plays together a lot. And as I mentioned earlier in the telecast, there are about 70 of these guys that are playing right now in the men's league over at Harbor Island. So they're used to playing with each other. They play once every Thursday up at Harbor Island, competing against grown men. And actually, right now, they're in second place in that league.
All right, here we go. One. All right. Cross block. Long rebound. Shot. Oh.
Flom racing out against Jake Troiley.
Again, Flom able to use those wide shoulders. It creates space between he and the defender, draw contact, and still almost able to finish.
Well, we've heard from Coach Mike Phillips. We've also got Travis Hill, the head coach from Dixie Hollins, now leading the Pinellas squad on the bench. Coach Hill, how's it going?
If you want that mountain, it was ugly. I mean, everybody said, oh, they call those fouls. They were playing punk ball.
Well, there you go. There's the answer. He's not even talking to us. Coach Hill, can you hear us? Coach Hill, can you hear us?
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear us?
No, I can't.
You can't hear us right now.
Anything.
Oh, okay. Sort of looking at him.
I'm wondering if you're going to talk to me.
Hey, we're trying to talk to you right now, Coach. Down 20 points. How do you get back in this basketball game? How do you get back in the basketball game? How do you come back? Okay, he's going to come over to our bench. How do you get back in this basketball game?
We got to hit some threes. The difference of the game, you got to get it inside, get some calls. We're not getting any calls so far. We got to be more aggressive.
I see. Your kids look a little bit frustrated too at the officiating, but hopefully they can shore that up.
Okay, I got you now.
Okay, there you go.
Nice shot, Jake.
Coach, are you surprised at how aggressive this Hillsborough team has been so far?
Yeah, I think we came out a little lackadaisical. I don't think we expected them to play this hard. At least the guys didn't. I did.
Yeah, Coach, it seems like a lot of your guys are still suffering the effects of spring break-itis, so to speak, but they seem to pick it up a little bit the second half.
We're trying. I think we can make a run. Got to get a couple breaks on these fouls. Now, the shooting's been ice cold. We need Cam to hit here. Get in there. Straight up. And one. Give us a call here. Get this in a game.
Yeah, Coach, you got to work those officials.
Oh. It's Hillsborough's finest, I guess.
I think we need to talk to Chris Calloway about that.
Should have split Pinellas Hillsborough refs. Get 4 refs out here.
Davis Atkins, no good. Pinellas looking to put together a run here.
Oh,
Larry Murphy.
Spin it. Rebound, Bert.
Shot from the corner.
Nice.
As Jesse Woods knocks down the jumper.
Hey, keep this up. Keep it up.
And Pinellas starting to inch back into this game. It's now a 13-point game.
Subs.
There's Chris Calloway, the head of officials. And Hillsborough County.
When did you go in?
He's over there jotting down some notes, critiquing his staff as they're out there now. Again, this is another profession that doesn't take a lot of time off. They do an excellent job in supporting USSSA, AAU, the local high school leagues, and getting their referees some minutes, really, some action in the off season. So no time off at all when it comes to basketball.
Morrison's going to try the 3. Let's see if this first unit from Hillsborough can get the team in white back on track. They were the team that really opened this game up the second part of that first half.
See Coach Phillips trying to get some juices flowing again as the team set up in their 1-2-2 press.
Orion Johnson looking for his first field goal. And he's going to go to the line to shoot a couple. Orion Johnson, the quarterback on the football team for Bogosiega, headed to Ohio State to play football for Jim Tressel. Numbers on the season at Bogey. Well, one of the most highly recruited athletes. When you talk about quarterback, wide receiver type, not really sure what he's going to play at the college level. But he is obviously a outstanding football player.
We really are blessed here in the Bay Area to have so many exceptional athletes. Honestly, I mean, we've been blessed with having the ability to see a lot of these guys leave here and play in the professional ranks and do well in college. And again, it's just a testament to how good some of these feeder programs are here in the area.
Orion Johnson, at his signing ceremony, Andrick, he had 2 hats, one USF and one Ohio State. And he kind of made a joke and said, I'm going to be staying home. And everybody thought he was going to pick up the USF hat, but instead went for that red hat as well. Instead. Here's Salazzo. Nice pass. And bodies flying all over the place as Morrison was trying to go up for 2.
And Salazzo was just trying to figure out what was going to be the best angle to get him the pass. And wow, a little high flying act right there, Antoine Carter.
How do you guys?
Mike's going to have some big shoes to fill next year with the University of Tampa losing both Chris Evans and Jeremy Black, who were both all conference performers for the University of Tampa. So he's going to have an opportunity to step in and play right away.
Reggie Reed nearly got it to go. Here comes Blake Allen. Pinellas much more active defensively. Cornelius Donald underneath. That's 10 points for Cornelius, representing the Cowboys at Gaither High School. Here's Orion Johnson. Easy jumper.
Drew, it's only an 11-point game, honestly. If Pinellas can keep it this close, heading into like the final 7 or 8 minutes, we'll have ourselves a basketball game.
Cornelius Donald for 3, no good. And Pinellas with a chance to cut the lead to 9, possibly 8.
All down to the break. Missing out on main shots.
Lee still can't really get it going from the outside. If there's anything from Pinellas that's really missing, it's that outside range. Hillsborough has simply been better shooting the three-pointer.
Leaving the first half, Hillsborough made like 8 threes, and that really has been the difference in this basketball game. Is just the Hillsborough County guards' ability to fill it up from the outside.
And now we're in the 1-and-1 for Hillsborough. Here's Morrison. 3rd straight missed free throw. But right there is Adam Salazzo to tip it in.
Well, Jake got caught that time with the high school rules. He was waiting for the ball to make contact with the rim first. Morrison.
Steal and slam as Marcus Morrison goes to Jam City. Another steal. Here's that Hillsborough pressure. Salazzo underneath. Oh. Look at this pace. Here's Carden drawing the foul on Dylan Fugate.
I think that's one of the assets of Cam's game that often gets overlooked is his ability to catch the ball and attack the basket. Everybody knows he shoots the ball very well from the outside, but he complements the ability to put the ball on the floor, 1 or 2 dribbles to either get to a middle game jump shot or all the way to the rim, which gets him to the free throw line.
Cross block.
It's
going to be a good player at Stetson. Fugate, left-handed. Wow. That is not easy to do.
It was a very difficult angle to use the glass, but nice soft touch by Mr. Fugate.
Here's Woods on the other end. His teammate Troyley cleaning up the miss. And Ellis Park all touching it on this possession. Burke from the corner. The slam dunk contest champion, John Burke, knocks it in for two. Marcus Morrison.
See if Hillsborough can execute this underneath out of bounds play.
Salazzo spinning into a crowd, and they're going to get Burke for the foul. So if you're just joining us, Drew Felios along with Andrick Frazier here at Berkeley Prep High School. This is the second of two games. We watched the girls from Pinellas beat the girls from Hillsborough 96-89 earlier. That game began at 1 o'clock. And in this game, the boys have taken the floor. Hillsborough took control early. Right now enjoying a 14-point lead over Pinellas.
One time, here we go.
Good pass. Last year at this time, we watched Sean Van Zandt from Wharton High School in this game, starring for Hillsborough County, and we also saw him playing in the NCAA tournament a couple weeks ago.
They took Tennessee right down to the wire in that last game to get into the Sweet 16. And Sean's another one next year that's going to have a lot of playing time and minutes going up with some of those senior veteran leadership leaving from Butler.
Van Zandt headed to Butler, enjoyed a pretty good first season. Here's Morrison. Finally gets that free throw to go. Over 16 points a game this season. And Brandon's head coach resigning at the end of the year. Was that a little bit of a surprise?
In all honesty, Coach Herman had hinted before the season to some people that this may be his last season coaching, and he thought with how special the team was this year, it would have been the kind of the most appropriate way for him to go out. Of course, it didn't end like he wanted to. They did have a trip over to Lakeland, but wasn't able to finish it off. But I mean, Coach Herman's done a great job with Brandon over the course of the last 10 years, and they had that amazing streak going. I can't remember how many wins it was, but they hadn't lost to a team in Hillsborough County. It was something like 6 or 7 years. So that's a job vacancy. The Middleton job is open as well. There's a vacancy there. So there'll be some movement on this side of the bay as well as far as coaches.
And one as Marcus Morrison banks it off the glass, and he'll have a chance at the three-point play. Again, this first unit for Hillsborough has been the difference in this game.
Yeah.
Pinellas had it down to 9 points, and now it's back to 18.
Just 2 minutes ago, they were right there knocking right on the door, and Mr. Morrison was able to draw a couple of fouls, make some free throws, and try to complete this three-point play right here.
Good.
Cam Carden. Three-point shooting just not there this afternoon for Pinellas. Blake Allen. Off the nice look from Cornelius Donnell. When we come back, the final 10 minutes of this 2008 High School All-Star Basketball game. You're watching the Catch 47 Game of the Week. Pinellas and Hillsborough County in the past have been consistently represented in the Final Four and in the state championship game. A look at some of the state champions over the past 15 years, Bogosiega, Tampa Catholic, and Lakewood. And the runners-up, Doug Applin leading Chamberlain a couple times. Your head coach in high school, Andrick Frazier. Coach Fenwick with Tampa Prep. Also amongst the elite.
both he and Applin, it's a long-standing joke on who's going to retire first, and I think they're both returning next year to try to get their programs back to Lakeland.
And I don't know about you, I just cannot see Joe Fenlon not coaching basketball.
I think he really does. He lives and breathes it. It's going to be hard for him to make that departure when that time comes. I know his wife Cindy would love for him to hang it up this year, with Connor being a senior and graduating. But he really is great for the game of basketball, and he has a lot of good years left in him.
You think
Tampa Pro?
You think it's kind of like Brett Favre with him? He's not sure when to retire, and then if he retires, he may even come back. You just never know.
And you've been involved around the game for as long as he has, and Coach Applin, it's hard to walk away. But I guess there's just, some things you wake up one day and you decide, hey, I've done enough of this, and it's time to kind of concentrate on spending the rest of my life with my family and pass the torch along to someone else.
Wow. What a move by Chandler Flom. He has looked really confident going at the towers of Pinellas County this afternoon.
I can't do it.
As Carden hits the deck, draws the foul.
With Shelton Cooley returning next year at Plant, I know people are expecting a lot of good things out of Plant High School, but they're gonna really, really miss Chandler Flom. I mean, he added a sense of mental toughness, and whenever they were in tough games, he always seemed to step up and make that big shot or that big play to kind of put them over the hump. So he's going to be sorely missed.
You are right. Sheldon Cooley sure to get a lot of publicity next year as maybe the most talented player in our Bay Area, bar none. Reed took a shot to the face. And here's Troyley. Archie Barnes tees it up for three. That's been the difference. The three-point shooting by Hillsborough. Reed right back. Seymour inside to Flom. Now Flom's getting back at Jake Troyley for that playoff game at Pinellas Park earlier back in February.
That's something more 80 words in the first two for me. He left it, so, and the meat word.
Chandler Flom, they're not only going to miss him, but his father also very much around the program and always helping Mike Phillips with all the odds and ends of Plant basketball.
It's one huge advantage Coach Phillips has over there at Plant. Not just the support he gets, not only from the parents, but the community. I mean, they really rally around that school, and see what he's been able to do with the basketball team and what Coach Wiener's been able to do with football. And a lot of that has to do with the community support, and they definitely have that at Plant High School.
Pinellas now goes back into a press. Looks like they're picking up full court man-to-man, but they drop back into a zone. Seymour blocked by Troyley, and a foul is called. Pinellas clearly frustrated by the officiating this afternoon. Our game summary, look at both schools, and it has been Adam Salazzo leading Hillsborough, of course, representing Armwood, 15 points. Chandler Flom, 13, and for Pinellas, Cam Carden has 10. But most of those have come from around the bucket. Not much has come from Pinellas on the outside.
One.
Kind of surprising with as many points that are put on the board that Adam Salazzo is the high scorer with only 15, which means that Hillsborough's done a great job sharing the basketball.
Morrison. Tim and Flom still John.
On the 7th point.
And
Everywhere Morrison has gone today, Flom has been right there, and I think that's been what has frustrated him the most.
it has been.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, but they're still having a good time. They are. Again, it's just athletes being competitive.
God. Just no, I don't know what to like that. You can. No,
And Archie Barnes finishes off the pass from Chandler Flom.
Chandler's doing a little bit of all of it today, isn't he?
Oh, man.
Why isn't that getting off?
So Archie Barnes, him and Zach Kazansky representing Berkeley, the home team. Not backing down from the big-time players of Pinellas from the Lakewoods. You see guys from Berkeley, how well-schooled they are. And Jake Seymour's also looked impressive this afternoon. The small school players have really played exceptional.
They have. I mean, but they're skilled, and there's a huge misconception if you go to smaller schools that you're not maybe as good as somebody who goes to a 5A or a 6A school. But as you can see, we've seen today, and Zach Kazansky and Jake Seymour and another kid that's missing today, David Waller, which we expected to play in this game, but he has prom plans instead this evening, so he wasn't able to participate. But these kids are just as good as anybody else at any of the 5 and 6A schools.
Prom already, huh?
Yeah, I guess they get it over with early these days.
Here's Morrison at the line, and we talked to head coach Alan Carden from Pinellas Park High School at halftime. Right now he's on the bench, an assistant for the Pinellas All-Stars. Coach Carden, how do you guys get back in this game for the final 7 minutes?
Yeah, first of all, we got to extend the pressure, and that's what we're not doing. And then when we do extend it, we get a good trap. We're not rotating very well. That's what you hear all the coaches hollering about, how to rotate to the right position because you can shoot the gap. Look at that, Cam. We'll just that's right. See, and we got to finish that too. That will make a big difference if we finish that.
Beautiful, Cam.
Cam, we got to have these 2 free throws. And then we got to extend the pressure.
All right, let's get this rebound, baby. Let's get this rebound.
Coach, also seems like we got to try to get Cam involved from beyond the arc a little bit, so we can get some tray balls falling.
Well, we haven't shot the ball real well, and I think that's been the difference. Hillsborough shot the basketball very well, and that's been the biggest difference. And then when we did have to press this second half, they made us pay by laying it up. So we'll have to see if Cam makes this free throw, and we got to extend the pressure.
Extend it, let's go. Please, come on. Hit that. That's that.
See, that's what we're going on. You know, it seems like the fouls have been a little bit mismatched.
So we've heard. You know what's also been fun too, Coach, is watching Mike Morrison and Chandler Flom go at it.
Well, you can tell there's a lot of good-natured bantering back and forth, if that's the right word for it. And you know, Mikey's never been known to say anything during a game, and I'm sure Chandler Flom has never known to say anything in a game.
No, absolutely not.
They're doing that especially for us just in this All-Star
I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are.
Here's Reggie Reed for 3. Lid continues to be on the basket for Pinellas. Seymour try to shoot it over Morrison, and here's Mike ahead of the pack. Carden puts it in. Look at that. 14 points for Cam Carden. Archie Barnes, look out. As bodies fly all over the place, but tell you what, this Archie Barnes is an impressive athlete.
So I don't know if you picked up that precision pass. He threw the Zach a couple plays earlier, but looked like a quarterback then, and just on that last move looked like a tailback and weaving through traffic trying to get to the basket.
No, I'll attempt this to on back. I got blocked that.
Bunch walls out. Which one is shutting? Two wall. Bunch all out here. Cheap that.
And we commented in the first half on how uninvolved the officials were, and here both teams are in a double bonus with
What?
a little over 6 minutes left to play in this game. If Pinellas can continue chipping away, stopping the clock, getting to the free throw line, they can have a shot at getting back in this basketball game.
You got 5.
Definitely when you have a shooter like this.
Squad out. Still a bit left.
Let's see how Hillsborough responds right now to the pressure, because Pinellas is going to bring the heat here in the final 6 minutes. Kazansky had it stolen by Larry Murphy. Now, Larry Murphy, we have not called his name a lot, but number 5 for Pinellas had just an outstanding football game on the Catch 47 Game of the Week last fall when Gibbs took on Largo and nearly pulled off the upset on the gridiron. 6 minutes to go here from Berkeley Prep High School. Hillsborough leads by 18. Dontavius Atkins to the hole.
Dontavius weaving through traffic and using the glass.
Wait. So they tightened up the I know.
There is Larry Murphy. He'll go to the line. Murphy, outstanding wide receiver on the final drive for Gibbs in that Largo game. It was the best finish we had all year on the Catch 47 Game of the Week, Andrew. But if you missed it, Gibbs was driving down the field. They trailed by 4, I believe, and a touchdown would win the game. In the final minute, their quarterback is going downfield, and Larry Murphy had about 3 spectacular catches on the final drive. The final play of the game, the clock was ticking down, and Gibbs was stopped at the 1-foot line. Largo had the goal line stand, and that was your ball game. It was an unbelievable finish. Larry Murphy right here, a big part of it.
I know Catch 47 really has been blessed, and even in the basketball games this year, to really have to pick some great games for our viewers to see. And the athletes have really put on shows when they've been on that big stage.
Murphy's going to draw a foul again. So Larry Murphy heads to the line, and his former football coach Alvin Davis at Gibbs High School, who coached Sean King, the most famous Gibbs alum of all time, just named head football coach at King High School, replacing Earl Garcia the second.
I got to call Coach Garcia. I didn't know he was. Again, and I just brought to my attention as well that Larry Murphy's dad, Coach Murphy, will be accepting the position over at Milton High School to lead their boys' basketball program. So it's always good to see that we're able to share talent across the bay with these coaches.
Absolutely. I know. I love it. Left here. So, listen.
I wonder if Coach Phillips is going to have his guys spread it out and try to chew up some clock, or are they going to continue to try to fill it up like they've been doing all second half?
Jake, I got some here. F1.
Adam Salazzo will attend
ETSU.
And for our viewers who don't know what that is, what does that stand for?
East Tennessee State. And again, they have a very solid program. There have been several players from Hillsborough County, Tyrus Wade, Adam Salazzo, be the newest in that bloodline that have gone up to ETSU and have done a very good job. Coach Scott Wagers, who used to be the head basketball coach at Robinson High School when they had Desmond Allison and Cedric and Chucky Powell, is an assistant at ETSU, and he's a mainstay back here in the area. I mean, he beats these grounds religiously looking for recruits and players to go and fit in that system. And each year he comes down and he finds a gym, and this year that diamond is going to be Adam Salazzo.
Yeah, I covered a couple practices at the University of South Florida, and I had a chance to talk to some of their assistant coaches. They were so impressed with the ability of Mr. Salazzo. Almost a guy like that, you just wish he would stay at home, kind of like the girls' game. You know, we were watching Sasha Chaplin from St. Pete Catholic. You almost wish she wasn't going to Indiana and she could stay right here and we could watch her play, but unfortunately, you can't keep all the great athletes. Sometimes they got to go away.
Can, and it's difficult sometimes when you're in a position like Coach Stan Heath is. I mean, where he really has to put together a team that can win right now. He really doesn't have time for the rebuilding process. And if Adam Salazzo would have been coming out next year, it'd probably been a no-brainer, and he would have ended up at South Florida. But I think it was just a difficult situation this year.
Look out. Fugate throws it down.
We gotta stop now. It is me.
Orion Johnson will draw the foul. A lot of fouls called in this game.
After then, like you said, matter with Fulton. One. So this.
The officials are definitely earning their money today, Drew.
You need to do this. Just all these software. How it one. I know I need to do. So like this, I think it's the I got.
Orion Johnson played for Stevie Thomas, former Tampa Bay Storm great at Bogosiega, and had a tremendous year on the football field. 6-4 their record before losing in the playoffs to Jefferson.
What? To the wrong side. Stand up. Wait. Yeah, I move. You can't lie to me. Oh, good.
Card off balance. Man, he hit the deck hard. Here's Adam Salazzo. And Mike Phillips wants a timeout after Salazzo extends the lead to 20. Every Monday night on Catch 47, the Beef O'Brady's High School Scoreboard, the Bay Area's only high school sports show, with more highlights, interviews, and statistics. It's a show unlike any in the Bay Area. The only high school sports show you can find, the Beef O'Brady's High School Scoreboard, on Catch 47 every Monday night. Another look at Adam Salazzo.
More I've had an opportunity to watch Adam play over the course of this season, I really do get more and more impressed each time I see him play. He shows me something different each time he's out on the floor. And I think the biggest difference in his game this year has just been his tenacity and his willingness to compete. I thought sometimes during his sophomore and junior year, he was just so much better than everybody else, and he knew it, that he wouldn't always go out and give you 110%. And I think this year he finally started to smell the blood in the water. And I mean, there were games where he would drop 40, and he played for a good Armwood team, but didn't have the supporting cast as strong as some of the other teams we covered this year. But every night he knew he was a marked man, and he left it all on the court this year.
We saw Adam Salazzo last year in a playoff game against Wart. And Salazzo just clearly looked like he was still kind of under construction. Like the total product was not there. His senior year, you're exactly right. He came out and he meant business from the get-go. And I know Jeff Bufunda, Armwood's head coach, had a little bit to do with that, getting him focused. A timeout called on the court with under 3 minutes to go in this all-star basketball game.
So, Drew, taking a sneak peek into the next year, what teams do you expect to really come out and give us something to watch next year out of Hillsborough and Pinellas County?
I think as far as private schools are concerned, I think Tampa Catholic is going to be back next year. I think the Crusaders, in that Jesuit Tampa Catholic game, that's going to be a fun game to watch. We're going to be broadcasting that game, hopefully, at Jesuit High School next year. As we get a look at Chandler Flom, his work, of course, is done. So So as far as the small schools, when you talk about Berkeley, Jesuit, TC, I like Tampa Catholic. As far as the big schools are concerned, see, Brandon pretty much loses everybody. Armwood loses Salazzo. I think Chamberlain's going to make one final push next year, and Doug Applin, what may be his final year.
Yeah, Chamberlain has a nice core coming back, but another team that has kind of just been floating around is, we can't forget about King High School. King High School is returning almost everybody, and I know everybody loves Shelton Cooley, but if I'm a college basketball coach and I'm taking Shelton Cooley or Torlin Fitzpatrick, when Torlin Fitzpatrick comes to play, there's not a player in the area that can match up with him. So really, Coach Sam Lanier is going to have his work cut out for him. I expect King to put a very good product on the floor. You mentioned Berkeley Prep. They're good year in and year out. Tampa Prep, even though they lose David Waller and Connor Philman, they return Jamal Cherry and Jake Haslam. So there are going to be some good teams to look out for next year, and that I know Pinellas is always going to be ready to go as well.
And Lakewood should be right there. We saw the bench players for the Spartans just come off the bench and absolutely spark the Spartans. So you know that Dan Wright's team's going to be in the mix. Pinellas Park, though, loses most of their core, those kids playing in this game. Clearwater High School is going to be interesting with a new coach and really a new approach when you're losing players like Luke Laux. So this whole area losing a lot this year from a basketball standpoint.
Which means there's just more opportunities for somebody to step up and kind of be that next shining star. I mean, there'll be a lot of guys that come in next year in some of these programs that are able to compete as freshmen. And I'll also be interested to see what Largo is able to bring back with Big Ben coming back on that team, I believe, this year as a senior.
Yeah, Largo is a team that was very young, and we saw them in a game with Pinellas Park in which they nearly pulled out. But that is a team right there. If I had to go out on a limb and say that's a team to beat in Pinellas County, I'll take the Packers. Phil Price always does a great job also. Final minutes, nobody giving an inch as Dylan Fugate somehow gets a runner to go. And you talk about a school that is on the move. I love what they're doing out at Newsom High School.
Dylan Fugate showing his strength and attacking the defense and finishing. Newsom is way out in southeastern Hillsborough County, where the housing boom just pretty much engulfed that area, and they've been able to put together a couple of good seasons all centered around Mr. Fugate. But that is a very tough district. I mean, Newsom, Armwood, Wharton, Brandon, Bloomingdale.
Marcus Morrison showing his guard skills. Cornelius Donald follows. In the final minute, I got to give a shout out to my high school basketball coach, Mike Baker, who has called it a career, stepping down from the head post at Riverview High School.
Coach Baker has really been a crowd favorite. Never a dull moment in watching Coach Baker coach, I tell you what. And my hat's off to him, and congratulations on
Coach Baker, congratulations on a great career at Leto and Riverview High School and a couple district championships earlier at the turn of the century. As Cornelius Donnell throws it down. And I know you'll probably feel the same way when Coach Fenlon steps down. You almost want to salute those guys for all the time and hard work they put in.
You really don't appreciate what coaches have done for you until, you're 5-10 years out of high school and you realize the things that they've been teaching you on the basketball court really translate into how you need to conduct yourself in life. And that's the biggest thing. These coaches not only give their time to teach you basketball, but they give you time to teach you life skills and turn you in from a boy to a man. So we'll miss you, Coach Baker.
Absolutely. Hillsborough 109, Pinellas 80. Andrick Frazier, I'm not going to see you until next December. Tremendous job this year. And we look forward to having you year after year on the Game of the Weeks.
I have really enjoyed this thoroughly. Thank you to Catch 47 and Bright House and you, Drew, for bringing me aboard. And I am really looking forward to doing this again next year.
109-80, the final score. Hillsborough wins over Pinellas. Congratulations to Mike Phillips and the Hillsborough team in white. For our entire Catch 47 crew, Andrick Frazier, Darren Luzier, our producer. I'm Drew Felios. We'll see you next time on the Catch 47 Game of the Week.